Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to another Minecraft stream. I am the one and only Flame. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Coming to hang out, coming to watch. Just enjoy the rest of the Friday night that we've got right here. Man, oh man, it has been a day for me. So I'm kind of glad that about to just chilling on Minecraft the rest of the night, honestly. My sister is gonna be joining us later. She is a bit of a dummy, and she wound up just running late all the time. She's always late, but you know how it is. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. So, she'll be here in approximately 20 minutes. And as for right now, it's gonna be me, and we're just gonna be chilling. Arctic, yeah, you can join, dude. You know what it is. The link to the server Discord is in my YouTube video description. If you're interested in joining, come join that server if you're not already. Don't remember. And then just come hang out. Yeah, unfortunately chat is dead on YouTube. That's kinda how it is. Like, you know, the algorithm ain't bringing enough people in yet, that's all. But we'll get there someday. I'm positive. I'm not worried about it, and I'm looking forward to it. There might be a little bit of... yeah, the bitrate's a bit low right now. I'm not sure why. I don't know what I can... Its output is pretty good on OBS. It's just telling me that Twitch is pretty laggy right now. Alright. So, last I left off, I was building a couple of houses for villagers and stuff. I built a windmill, a silly looking windmill. And, yeah, no, the stream is likely lagging on Twitch, because, I don't know, Twitch is throttling me or something, because my OBS output is really good. My bitrate is really high on OBS, but, for some reason on Twitch, it's receiving very low. So, I have no clue. But yeah. I've been building this little tiny village over here. Built a nice, 2-story house. Nothing fancy, but, you know. Looking to expand it more, because we gotta get these villagers out of their prison cell over here and actually into a real village. It is a public Minecraft server, but it's also, it does have strict rules, so you can't just, if you do want to join, you can't just, like, destroy people's stuff or anything like that. You gotta follow the rules, and, you know, stick to the community guidelines. You don't necessarily have to play with anybody, you could just exist on the server if you want to, but a lot of people might want to play with you anyway. So, here, let me see if I can hold it. So, first what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to go and join the Discord server. You're a really good PvPer? Go join the Discord server that I posted right there, yeah. And from there, like I said, that's where you'll be able to join. You gotta do a couple of, like, you know, a couple of checks, and they'll get you. Yeah, like I said, the community is a bit strict on rules, because it's a completely anti, thing, kind of server. So, as long as you follow the rules, then everything should be better. Valid invite? Oh no. Hang on. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I know. No. Nuh-uh. Don't leave. I don't even know where I left off. Oh, what have I done? Yeah, I don't know what I want to do today. Like, I can continue to build the village because that's what my sister wants me to do. I'm too lazy. I don't want to just explore and just like be in Minecraft for the sake of being in Minecraft, you know? Playing to play. So I think I might just do that today. Alright, I already built this really cool tower over here. It's super fancy and everything. We already got this really nice bamboo forest next to it. We got a little castle in the process while my sister is failing to complete her tree. It's a very ugly looking tree, but we'll get there eventually. And I built the little pagoda thing, whatever it's called, for the Minecraft enchantment table. I've also built a Torii gate over here. I like it. And then I also built this bridge. My sister didn't build anything. Think builder, and she calls herself an architect. I built that silly windmill, and I built this little house over here. Built this little hut over here too. I've been building stuff. My sister hasn't been doing anything. You gotta switch from you have to downgrade. But the good thing is, I'm pretty sure it allows you to do that. Like you can do that like manually, and you can just switch back at any time. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? I'm gonna go get some stuff. I think I will continue to build the village, though I don't want to. When our client takes, I don't know much about it, man. I'm like a Minecraft person at this point in my Minecraft career. I mean, we've been playing Minecraft the past few weeks and stuff, but I used to play a lot in about like 2013. It's over 10 years now. And like I used to be really into Minecraft, but nowadays I'm just like pretty ridiculous. I don't know. Minecraft launcher with perks. Perks. Check backpack. Check what I got in my. What's going on? Clear out some inventories. So messy. Stuff don't belong anymore. Dirt blocks back. This. Make this the wood block. I guess I have like ores in here too. I have just like no structure to my box, my inventory at all. This box is meant for like toolbox. Wow, a genius. Call it a toolbox. Is it a lifesteal server? No, it's not. You get like extra hearts, health. It's like an RPG type of server where you can pretty much there's a lot of RPG elements where like there's like different mobs. There's like unusual, not normal mobs in the server. You can do quests. You can do you can like gather items. There's multiple worlds too. It's not even just like one regular overworld. Like for example, there's 3 different worlds. There's a 10, which is like an easy world to start in. You can build, and it does not reset, so it's basically the natural Minecraft world. Then there's ARG, which is a dungeon world. You can go around and play the RPG style version of it, of this server in this world, which is cool. And then there's Durrell, which is like a super duper questing. If you're like invested into the RPG world, Durrell becomes like the end game version of the RPG world. Really cool. Which I've never really been there, and it is very death. So, if you want to ever go to Durrell, you do all of the RPG questing and stuff, and it's cool, it's fun. But I haven't done enough of it. I just want to play the game. That's what I'm gonna do. Play the game. But it's cool because they give you these you get stuff like backpacks here, as you can see, where you get just like bigger inventory. And I know there's such things as shulker boxes and whatnot, but it takes a bit to like, you know, get to shulker boxes. So having backpacks like early on is like really convenient for the sake of the game just being very like helpful and friendly towards players, or rather the server being very helpful and friendly towards players. So for somebody returning to Minecraft like me, even though I've been playing for a couple of weeks now, it was very like a very easy way to get it. Having a server like really nice, and especially since there was a lot of people that were already pre-established, they were helping me out, helping my sister out a lot too. It was cool, but for the most part, there are a lot of things that like don't exist in vanilla Minecraft in this server, which makes some of the getting used to getting back into Minecraft very difficult, because there's no, like, you can't tell what's like normal and what's specific to the server, you know? So for the first like 3 weeks, I kept asking all the same questions. I was like, is this a server specific thing, or is this like base Minecraft? And like some stuff was just wild. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, what is this? Why is this here? Anyway, yeah, I basically cleared out my inventory because I'm gonna go exploring soon. I gotta go kill some sheeps. I need some stuff for beds for the villagers. So what that means is exactly what I did. I needed to clear my inventory, so now I can go explore real quick. All this can stay. The dirt and the cobble should probably get put away. Yeah, so I can clear some space. There's also like really useful commands in this as well. Like, I can move all the dirt blocks at once because it's just convenient. Same for like any kind of block, you can just double click them and just move them all at once. But I don't want to get rid of all of them. So. Stone is... And then you can just sort the inventory really nicely and easily because of how simple the server commands are, which is, it's awesome. It's actually a really like convenient, again, really convenient for somebody who's like really just like getting back into Minecraft. Which is nice. What is this? Here, I'll put sand. What the heck is this chest? I did not authorize this. Oh, my sister is catching bugs. Look at this. This is so silly. Put a tarantula. There you go. That's cool. That's cool. I find the Minecraft music so adorable. It's so calm too. I mean, I'm assuming that's the whole reason why I made it. For it to just be like calm and put all these. Alright, I think I have a clear enough inventory, I guess. We don't belong there. This box can stay out. Yeah, I'm gonna so here, like, I can show you. This is the dungeon world, and you can just teleport directly into it at any time. And it's got no build, or it's only got a break mechanic but no build. So like you can get blocks and you just can't place them. You can throw stuff away, but again, it's meant for like exploration and or being very like RPG style. And so they don't really want you to like cheese it by being able to build stuff. Ah! I don't really need EXP. I'm kind of just... I'm looking for sheep. I need to find sheep. And what's really cool is you can just, you can do it, like, you can just keep TPing in this world to find, like, a better, like, biome. And there you go. You see, like, there's a really neato, like, little dungeon over here that I can explore now. Or, like, I guess it's like an outpost more. Not a dungeon. It's still really cool. And they're, like, procedurally generated every, like, I think week or two. So, even though the world is only 50,000 blocks, like, it can get fully explored, and then eventually it just resets after, like, a certain amount of time. And it looks like somebody might have been here already. I don't know. I'm gonna farm this logs because these are, like, not that easy to farm. I'm gonna farm them for now. Because I can. And again, the difficult part about things is that because you can't build in this world, like, I have to find the natural way up to the top of this dungeon, which I can do by just on up the water. Yeah, it looks like this place exploded somehow. Good. I don't care for it. Minecart rails are cool though. What is that? Why is this place like half exploded? What happened here? Little rhinestone thing. Ooh. Honestly, if I just found... What the heck? What's a thing? Oh, interesting. But yeah, if I found, like, well, there's sheep, I need to kill the sheep. I need sheep. I need wool. That's what I need. But if I just found like beds lying around, that would be ideal. Yeah. Yeah, give that sheep wool. Let's go. Literally all I'm here for is just get some wool. It's not a sheep. That's a spider. I keep exploring. There's sheeps over there? I don't think you can see mobs that far away. Probably not. But this is a jungle biome? That's a zombie. It's not a jungle. It's a zombie. There's some skelly boys and some creepers. It's too dark out. Who needs sticks? Also, what kind of stuff do you guys think I should build for fun? There's a chicken. Chicken jockey. God, my buddies want to go see the Minecraft movie, and I feel like it's already too late to go see the Minecraft movie because all of the movie theater shenanigans are just like done. And like nobody really cares that much to go meme inside of the movie anymore, which is sad. Hey, what's up, Calic? What's up, dude? Hi again. Eat sheep. But yeah, like they're kind of interested in going to go see the movie, and I kind of do want to go see it, but I need to set up more commands. Arctic. I'll probably do that soon. Don't you worry. But for now, I don't think I have anything like that available. Maybe I don't know. Make it a jump. A jump. So yeah. I am thinking about going to go see the movie with my friends, just for the fun of it. And I really hope that if we do see it, that the Minecraft movie shenanigans are still going on, because that's kind of what would make the movie fun to see. I've heard the movie's not, like, amazing. It's just fun. And it's mostly fun because everybody in the theater is just going and having a good time together, you know? So if the Minecraft shenanigans are still going on at the movie, then it would be great. Perfect time to go see if that's the case. Skeleton, what are you doing here, buddy? Need sheep. Where are you, sheep? Beep, beep. Sheep. Oh, big loves, dude. Then big hearts. I love it. There's no sheep here. I am sad. I will never find sheep at this rate. I feel like sheep should not be this hard to find. Oh, I fell. I'm also in a very, probably not very sheep-friendly area. That might be the reason why there's no sheep here. What am I in, a savanna, I think? Just gotta TP to a new place. See if I can find sheep. Sheep! Sheep! Oh god, big golem. How am I doing? Oh dude, my day has been terrible. It's been awful today. Yesterday I had a very, very, like, ridiculous, go at the DMV because, I had my driver's license, expire, so I need to renew it. And normally, that kind of process is not a very difficult process. It should take you maybe, like, you know, you go to the DMV, and it's not... Did you change your profile picture to my face? Oh my god. Anyway, you know, it's not a process at the DMV that's supposed to take very long. You're supposed to go, you bring documentation, and you just talk to the people, they run you through it, you fill out some forms, boom, boom, done, you have a new driver's license. As long as you have all the proper things that you're supposed to bring, it's not a problem. The issue is that the state of New York, somehow, messed things up in their records, and my license got seized by the state of New Hampshire. A state that I've never been to. So, everything's out of whack, and now I have to go, so today, or rather yesterday, I was, trying to go to the DMV to register, to get my new license, and they denied my, me being able to register my new license because the state of New Hampshire seized my license. So I asked them, like, okay, so how am I supposed to fix this? And they gave me, like, 0 answers. They didn't do anything to help me at the DMV, which was crazy. It, like, didn't make any sense. So I asked them, if the state of New Hampshire seized my license, is there any way you can get, like, in contact with them or anything like that? Because, like, I've never been to New Hampshire before. How could they have seized my license? How does this even happen? How does this work? And they just didn't have any answers to me. They couldn't even get into contact with the New Hampshire DMV. And it just became a whole debacle. It sucked. Because nobody was helping me. And I had spent a good, like, hour at the DMV waiting my turn. And it just nothing happened, and it was awful. So this morning, I had to sit there and call the DMV in New Hampshire. I had to call the New Hampshire DMV and ask them, hey, what's going on? Why is my license seized in the state of New Hampshire? So I did that. I waited on hold for about 45 minutes, finally talked to somebody, and they basically told me, yeah, you gotta go talk to the New York State DMV. I'm like, oh, okay, well, shit. I guess I'll go do that then, as if I didn't already do that. So then I called the New York State DMV, and I waited on hold for an hour, and then when they finally picked up, they told me, yeah, you probably gotta go speak to the Department of Records in the New York State DMV. I'm like, are you two not the same thing? And apparently they're not the same thing. They're two separate entities. So, thankfully the guy transferred me while I was on the call, which was, like, convenient enough, at least. But I spoke to the next person, and they said, yeah, you gotta get a letter of certification that your license was not seized by the state of New Hampshire, because it wasn't. And you gotta call the state of New Hampshire to give that to you. I'm like, okay. I just called them, and they referred me to you, and then you're telling me that you're referring me back to them? So I was like, alright, fine, I'll bite, sure. So I called the state of New Hampshire DMV again, only for them to just, like, put me on a goddamn ring around the rosy, and basically the very same thing happened, and they said, yeah, you gotta go call the state of New York DMV, because only they can handle it. I was like, what the hell? So I called people back and forth and back and forth. I made like 7 phone calls, and they just kept going back and forth saying, yeah, we can't do anything for you. You gotta go here. And then call the next guy. Yeah, we can't do anything for you. You gotta go here. Yeah, we can't do anything for you. You gotta go here. And so on. It was just absolutely dumbfounding how incompetent they were, because they don't communicate with each other apparently at all. And so I was just stuck in an endless loop of call the other person, we can't do anything. Call the other person, we can't do anything. Until finally, somewhere around like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., like 2:30 p.m., I finally got a hold of somebody who gave me an actual answer to my problem. Unfortunately, it requires me to go send in my information via mail to the New Hampshire DMV and request like driving records from them, which is extremely stupid because you have to pay a $15 fee for that. So I'm stuck in this crappy loop, and then I finally find a solution, and it's a solution that I have to pay for. Meanwhile, I wasn't the problem in the first place. The DMV caused the problem. So this weekend, I have to mail a letter to my... I gotta mail a letter to the New Hampshire DMV saying I need my driving record, even though I've never owned a New Hampshire state license, never been to New Hampshire, or never, like, you know, never actually had my license seized by New Hampshire, despite the system saying that it has been. And I have to wait another, like, week or two for them to get back to me, basically saying, yeah, you're right, we never had you in our system to begin with, and we never seized your New York State license, so for that matter, you can go get your New York State license. That's basically what I have to do. What's up, Romo? You're listening to my dog shit DMV story, which plagued me for the past 2 days. I spent 6.5 hours on, like, between, like, 7 phone calls, waiting on hold today, trying to call the DMV to resolve an issue that basically they created. Yeah, dude, that's what I was trying to do. I'm trying to renew my license and get the real ID, but supposedly my ID was seized by the state of New Hampshire. And again, I've never been to New Hampshire before, not once in my life, nor do I own a New Hampshire driver's license. And so they're trying to tell me that New Hampshire has my my driver's license. It has my ID. And because they seized my license, that I am unable to apply or renew my New York State license before I have it resolved by the state of New Hampshire. Who, when I called many times, not just once, several times, at least 4 times, they said, we do not have any record of this at all whatsoever. So I'm just like royally screwed because they decide that the state of New Hampshire has seized my license when they clearly have not, and there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So I have to send in a letter basically requesting a release of driver history or something like that. I have it, like, I have the form and everything's like written down, but you have to get a statement or whatever. It's like a what was it called? It was a I don't remember what it was called, but I basically have to get them to release my driver identification history or whatever, which is ridiculous because once again, I've never even visited the state of New Hampshire before. Can't I sue? No, it's a goddamn government agency. Not even that, it's a state, a governmental state agency. So no, there really isn't much I can do. And what am I gonna do? Sue for $15? Like, honestly, I'd rather just pay the $15 and have this entire issue just completely dealt with, so I don't have to worry about it anymore because it's giving me a headache. But like, I just want it resolved. Like, bottom line, I just want it resolved. And I don't mind going through the steps to resolve it. The problem is, nobody has the steps. And they kept just referring me to the next guy. And say, oh, we can't help you here. You have to call this number. Alright, I'll call this number. Then they say, oh, we can't help you here either. You have to call this number. Okay, I'll call that number. Okay. Alright, call that number. We can't help you here. There's nothing I can do. But you can try this number. I already called that number. They told me to come here. Like, okay, try again anyway. Alright, try again anyway. Try again. Give them slightly different information. And what do they do is say, oh, we still can't help you. But here, try this slightly different method and call this number. Like, okay, so nobody can help me. I'm getting sent on a wild goose chase for something that I don't even have to do. Like, it's not even my burden of responsibility to prove that that the state of New Hampshire has seized my license, and yet they require me to show proof. Which is ridiculous. It's just absolutely mental. So, that has been my day. And again, I finally found a solution, but it requires me to pay $15, which again, I don't really care about the money. That's not my concern. My concern is really just get this issue resolved so I don't have to worry about it anymore, please. But, nah, man, nah. So, it don't work like that. So, I have to sit here and just deal with this more and more and more. It's a pain in the neck. So, I scheduled another DMV appointment for like 3 or 4 weeks out from today, which is like ridiculous by itself that I have to wait 4 weeks. But even more than that, before even just waiting the 4 weeks, I have to make sure that the state of New Hampshire can give me that certification saying that, yeah, we don't have you in our records. Ridiculous. It's just frustrating. So, that has been my day. And if anybody, is questioning why I'm playing Minecraft, it's because I want to just brain off at this point and not have to just think about anything because of how stupid things have been for me in the past week. So, I'm just trying to get through this, hang out with my people in my stream, and have a good time. That's all that I'm trying to do. Oh, is this a pillager? Pillager? Do I get to kill or is it? Pillager? Am I gonna kill you? Oh, it's a raider, not a pillager. It's a raider. How do I get in? Oh, that's... oh. He's got a bed. I want his bed. I'm gonna take your bed. Oh, ow, ooh. Cherry bushes. Wow. You're dead. A bow on the table. That's cool. So, no, my ID wasn't stolen, and I guess you guys weren't listening to me talk about this yesterday. When well, you probably weren't listening to me talking about it anyway because everybody likes to pay more attention to Mouse and Vesper than they do me. So, whatever. But yesterday I was talking about my DMV experience and how my license was apparently surrendered to the state of New Hampshire. And I have never been to the state of New Hampshire in my life. No, it's not. Sorry, no, it's not new development. It's the same shit. But today's development was basically, I called up the DMV in New Hampshire. They told me to call the DMV in New York. Then I called the DMV in New York. They told me to call the DMV in New Hampshire. And I just went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until finally somebody from the DMV Department of Records, which is not specifically the DMV, finally gave me an actual answer. So it just awful. It was awful. Awful. I spent 5.5 to 6 hours on hold and 7 separate phone calls trying to just resolve it because like I just could care less. What's the answer? The answer was that I have to send in a letter with a form, like an official like state like form, fill it out with all my information and everything. That basically it's called a driver's history like release document or something like that. And I have to send in $15 because there's a $15 fee along with it. And it's basically a form that requests my driving history documentation from the state of New Hampshire, which, lo and behold, I have no driving history in the state of New Hampshire. So I have to spend $15 on this fee, as a fee for this form, to basically get a confirmation from the New Hampshire DMV saying that, yeah, we don't have you in our records at all, period. It's like, dude, are you serious? It's ridiculous. Run for president, make sure this never happens again. Here's the thing. It's the DMV is a state-run organization. And so, federal law doesn't not have jurisdiction, but like federal level stuff like doesn't affect state that way. What the fuck? They're drinking potions. What the heck? Oh, I can't run. So honestly, I'm just done. Oh, they're getting faster. Freaking health potions, this cheater. Enemies aren't allowed to heal, only the protagonist is allowed to heal. Become governor. If I become governor, then I'm abolishing all flippin' government entities, dude. I'm not tolerating government bureaucratic run agencies. Because they're all bullshit. They're all bullshit. They're inefficient, they don't really serve the people, and they're full of incompetent people working there. And I don't want to say it like that, but it's the truth. Because they're a government job, they kind of just like freely and easily hire everybody and anybody. It doesn't really matter. Your credentials, can you sit behind a desk? Check. Can you type on the computer? Check. Are you able to look up stuff on Google search or through our database? Check. You're hired. Good job. Yes, incompetence, promoting, yeah, it's awful. It's a plague. And it needs to not exist. And that's the whole point. And that's why I say I would like straight up just disband all bureaucratic government like agencies and shit because they're useless. They're worthless. They're trash. They're garbage. They don't work. They don't help as much as they harm. And it just sucks. It just sucks. I've wasted the better half of 2 days trying to get this license issue resolved, and nobody has been able to help. However, I will say this. The call center people that answered the phone today for me were very polite. They actually were very helpful despite me not finding a resolution. They were very kind, and at least 3 of them, of the 7 that I called or that I was in contact with, at least 3 of them openly stated, I just want to help you resolve your issue. I'm really hoping to, like, to get to the point of contact that you need to, or that, you know, for you to find the right steps in this process, and so on. And it honestly sounded genuine when they were saying it. So, like, I was very pleased when I heard. And it made me feel better about the whole shitty situation, despite the fact that, you know, it's still not resolved. So, Ditto, you're not supposed to share that. And no, well, yeah, I'm not white, but I'm Hispanic, and I have a Hispanic last name, and it's a very common last name, so it's very easy for people to, like, exploit, you know? Yeah, it's okay, Ditto. My son. But yeah, it's just, the people on the phone were very helpful. They were very nice. They were very useful, gave me good information despite not being able to resolve the issue. Nobody was being rude, nobody was being mean, I was not being rude to them. And we were actually making, like, forward progress on each call, again, despite the fact that the problem was not solved. So, don't you dare, like, ever let, Vesper, like, slander my name. I'm very, very good with people. Okay? Yeah, it'll get resolved. It really will. Sooner or later. I just hope it's not later, because it's a headache. It really is. I just want to have a valid license and not have to worry about it. That's really the bottom line. That's all I really need. I don't need the bells and whistles. I don't need, like, a dude to show up on my freaking doorstep in a golden Lamborghini to present me with a license. I don't need any of that stuff. Just help me resolve it. I'll talk to regular people, because I have been talking to regular people on the phone. I don't care who I need to talk to. I don't care how many phone calls I need to make. Like I said, as long as there's a procedure, as long as there's something that I can do, and as long as I can take care of it, that's fine by me. If I have to make 10 phone calls, I'll make 10 phone calls. Fine. No big deal. Yeah, honestly, that's the other thing, is, like, I don't want to get, well, I don't think they will, because usually, cops are very lenient about that. Like, if your license just expired, or, like, if you have a license that is expired, whatever, as long as it's not over, like, I believe the limit is, like, 3 years. As long as it's not over 3 years, if it's, like, within a couple months, or, like, a year, sometimes, like, people don't realize that their license is expired. So, cops are very lenient about that, and they'll basically tell you, yeah, so, did you know your license is expired? I'm like, okay, sure. I did not actually know that. What can I do to fix this? And they give you a ticket. They give you a ticket that basically says, you have to pay money because your license is expired. But as long as you go and renew your license, you can go to the judge, and you can basically tell him, I renewed my license within X amount of time, which is usually, I think, a week or 2 of you getting the ticket. And once you basically tell the judge that and show them proof that your license is renewed, then they revoke the ticket. You don't have to pay a dime. Usually, that's how it works. Which is, like, it's a good system. It works really well, because then the cops will give you, you know, their ticket to basically say, hey, we just need you to renew your license. We just need you to be a valid like New York State driver, and everything else doesn't matter. So you renew the license, and then you're good, and that's it. That's really all there is to it. We just want you to be legal. That's it. Now, on the other hand, there are situations where you'll find, like, the whole reason why you got pulled over is because you're probably speeding or doing something stupid, right? And in that case, you're still gonna have to pay the speeding ticket despite you being able to, get rid of the license, renewal ticket, you know? So, you'll essentially have to pay a fine one way or another. Because you were probably being dumb if you got pulled over. But point is, I don't want to have a situation where I do get pulled over and I don't have a valid license, and that's it. So, yeah, it's the cops. Typically the traffic violation system is very good when it comes to something that's out of your control. Like, for example, there's a couple times where a cop will pull you over because of improper XYZ. So some of these XYZs are your tail light went out, so you have a broken tail light. That's kind of out of your control, and that may not be something that you necessarily notice. So a cop will pull you over for that. Cop will notice that you may not have a front license plate in the state of New York, which is required. You need both a front and rear license plate. Cop might pull you over for that. No big deal. The reason why is because they say if you can get the taillight fixed, and you can prove that you fixed the taillight, then there's no issue. We just want you to drive with a taillight that works. And the same thing for the license plate. It's if you can get a mount, and you can mount your license plate on the front of the car, we just want you to have the legal front license plate on your car. And so once you take care of the issues, you are able to basically get rid of the ticket that they gave you as long as you can prove that you took care of the issue. For stuff that's in your control, like when you're speeding, you blow a red light, you make an illegal turn, you know, you drive in the HOV lane when you're not supposed to, cops will give you a ticket for that, and you can't really fight it. Like, you can hire a lawyer and you can fight it if you really want to, but, like, they don't take away the ticket because you resolve an issue, because there's no issue to resolve. You were speeding, you were doing something illegal while driving, whatever. So they give you a ticket, and you have to pay the fine. Generally. So, tickets are stinky poo-poo. But nothing. I still don't have any, like, valid form of, proof to go to the DMV to say that the state of New Hampshire I have not surrendered my license to the state of New Hampshire.
Go to another DMV.
You don't understand. I called 7 separate DMVs today. I was on hold for 5.5 hours today, talking to 7 DMV phone center people. And nothing. They basically just sent me back and forth saying, oh, you gotta talk to this guy. Oh, you gotta talk to that guy. Oh, you gotta talk to this guy. And then, at some point, it devolved into, I've already called this number before. Well, call it again. It was just ridiculous. They sent me on a wild goose chase for something that doesn't exist, and now I have to submit a form to the state of New Hampshire that basically requests for a driver's, like, history, thing. Whatever, I just don't remember what it's called. But, like, a driver's...
A transcript.
Yes, pretty much. But here's the thing, it doesn't exist because you can only have one if you have a valid New Hampshire ID, which I don't have, because I've never been to New Hampshire, never applied for one, don't have a New Hampshire driver's license. So, I have to submit a form requesting for something that doesn't exist, and on top of that, I have to pay a $15 fee to submit the form.
So
only for them, which I personally typed out an entire, like, 1-page note that basically explains the entire situation, saying that I don't exist in the system because I don't have an ID, and the DMV told me that I need to request a no search history, confirmation, which basically means that the New Hampshire DMV has to officially sign some kind of a document or letter or whatever that states that they searched in their registry, did not find me in their registry, and then basically that is my proof to bring to the New York State DMV that says I did nothing wrong, because I didn't do anything wrong and I got my license wrongfully surrendered to.
Better hurry up, because you don't have that much longer till Japan.
You're like absurdly wild for saying that, because Japan is in October.
That's only 4 months away.
Yeah, that's pretty good amount of time for
and
stupid DMV.
And you still have to get your passport renewed.
That is probably the more important.
Passport renewal takes 2 to 3 months, and you
sure?
need a valid ID to do it. Yes, that's why I'm saying you don't have that much time.
Well, I have a passport actually, which is a valid ID.
But it's not. It's.
I have my birth certificate also. And I also have my, what's the other thing? I have my social security card. I have all of the
expires in July, and you cannot go to Japan without it.
This is true. Yeah, we're going to Japan. You go.
I'm not going to Japan. He's going to Japan. Let's be clear.
Yeah, she's stinky poo poo. She decided to have a super duper small wedding so that she could save money and go on a really nice honeymoon, and then she never went on a honeymoon.
Okay, the saving money was never because I wanted to go on a honeymoon. It was just because it was impractical to have a large wedding.
That's fine, but you still never went on a honeymoon. You should just come to Japan with me.
Yeah. Well, my husband doesn't have vacation time, so I can't.
That's okay. You could just take...
I would love to come to Japan with you.
Non-paid time off.
I don't think he'll do it.
You can, and he should, and you should, or you should use your PTO.
I have nobody to watch the Jubis.
Oh, there's a Marco.
He's moving in with his girlfriend.
That's okay.
Who's allergic to cats.
Oh, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Either way, you should definitely just plan a trip. Come with me. It'll be fun. You'll love it.
I would like to, but I cannot.
Yes, you can. Bird died today.
We're thinking of going in January or February.
Next year?
Next year. Yeah, because apparently the skiing is fire.
You should go February.
Okay.
Because then I'll go again and it'll be all of us.
That's March.
End of February. And I'll stay for another 2 weeks.
What money and job?
I have money. And I have job. You forget that I am a single male with little to no expenses other than buying merch.
And life. How much did at the end of it? Like $400?
It was $350.
Yeah, I heard that the tariffs were big.
Yep. It was. Well, here's the thing. Here's my expectations, which I have not entirely a large deal of credibility on this statement. However, Alfonso has told me that he has been reimbursed for shipping costs in the past when they were either calculated incorrectly or too high, which also encompasses duties. So duties wound up being, I think, like $200, which is absurd.
More
and
than the actual product, yeah, I know.
It's absurd, and it's not supposed to be that much. However, Cover Corp's statement is basically, it is the price that it is, so that you don't have to pay any additional fees. Now, what that means is that doesn't necessarily mean that the fees are actually that much.
You're paying double for it, and the girls still only get.
No, that's whatever, that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is that despite the fact that I paid $200 in duties, it doesn't actually mean duties cost $200. And what that means is if duties comes out to be, let's just say, $60, $70, right? Which is still expensive, that sucks. Whatever. I still get reimbursed $130.
I doubt it's going to be. I mean, the tariffs aren't they like 200% on China?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the products are not coming from Japan. They're coming from China.
I know. I'm aware.
Be right back. I need more sauce on my curry.
You are the lamest ever. Oh, Twitch chat exploded for some reason. Have I found enough, Have I found enough of what I'm looking for? 33? Is that enough? I think that's enough. It could be enough. Or I can get more. Could be, you think so? Wait a second. This is wool. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Light gray wool. Perfect. Life has been simplified for me because this stupid, what are they called? The Raiders has built a tent out of wool like a dummy. This is great. I no longer have to search for sheep. It'd be funny if I lit the thing on fire.
I was gonna ask you, you're gonna reset it and set it on fire?
Set what on fire?
The tent.
Oh. Well, no, they would destroy all the wool.
That's fair.
But I want to set the DMV on fire. For legal reasons, that's a joke.
You're gonna go to jail.
In Minecraft! Set the DMV on fire in Minecraft. They're just so painfully incompetent. It hurts me. It hurts me a lot.
I can't help you.
Nah, I say that, and like, I mentioned earlier, before you were here, that like, everybody who helped me today on the phone were actually super helpful, despite the fact that the issue was not resolved. Like, nobody was useless. Nobody was,
I mean, that's the problem. They don't have the ability to escalate it. They have to, like, give it to someone else.
That's the other thing, is that actually they don't. Everybody that I talked to had actually the answers. They just, they needed like 2 go-arounds to get there. And then, even after they got to the answers, it was still pretty crappy because, it wound up being like, we don't have the ability to, do this for you because you need an official, like, document for it, not over the phone. So, like, it sucks. That's all. It sucks. Official document. You're streaming.
I am. I requested to join you. Your house is much more modern than I thought you were gonna build.
Well, yeah, a little bit. What about it?
That's not a bad thing.
Now that Vesper's here and she needs to share the chat, once she shares the chat, I'm gonna send everybody on a quick Twitch ad break for 2 minutes, alright? I'm gonna see you guys in 2 minutes.
2 minutes? That's
2
so
minutes.
long.
It is long, and it does stink. But here's the thing, the longer your ad, the longer the break between ads. So, like, you can do a 1-minute ad, and the 1-minute ad will buy you, say, I think it's like 20 minutes of time. Like, up to 20 minutes of time. If you do a 3-minute ad, it buys you, like, 70 minutes of time. So you do get stonks for doing longer ads, but it just sucks. Nobody likes ads. Not a damn single person likes ads. Yeah, I have a headache
Why do you have a head itch?
because of the DMV,
Oh, okay.
and I just
Did
wanna.
you change your gate? I don't know why your tour gate looks different to me.
No, change it at all.
It's losing my mind.
I think I'm done. I have
Done what?
everything I need. But I want
My
to go
day
visit
was
that.
alright. I had a good client meeting. My boss told me I'm killing it.
Killing it.
He's happy with me. I get a good
What
raise
the
next
F
week.
is happening?
Will be exciting.
Son of a bum.
Son of a bum? This is also a bum.
I thought you did ask me how my day was. And that's why I was answering these questions with that. But honestly, like, all things considered, despite me saying that my day was, like, really annoying and frustrating, it was fine. There's nothing bad about it, really. Other than
Probably
not
just
being
didn't
able
have
to
any
resolve.
work to do.
No, I did actually have work to do, but I just wasn't able to resolve the issue. That's the only, like, real bad thing that happened today. But, like, it's not enough to, like, ruin my day, you know? Yesterday was, ruin my day level. Like, this just sucks because, I came here in person and everything, and, like, trying to, like, resolve this issue, and nobody could help me. Like, in person, that's crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. He's dead.
What did you kill?
Killed a villager.
What the fuck? We only have 3!
No, in ARG.
Oh.
Or a 10, whatever. I don't know what they're called.
Plus those gas station people. Yeah, the gas station people were...
Oh yeah, the gas station, like that, come on, man. Like, what, like, yesterday was just bullshit for me, yeah. Yeah, it has been that, that long that I completely forgot about the gas station guy. And it was literally just yesterday. That's the level of, like, how not bad my day was today. And it didn't matter. Yeah, if I could resolve this, it'd be ideal. Like, I was telling these earlier that, like, honestly, I don't care how many people I have to call. Like, they want to send me on like a string of 8 calls, I'll do it. I just want to get it resolved. That's like the bottom line. I don't really care as long as it resolves. Wow.
What are we doing for Mom Day and Dad's birthday?
Mom wanna go to the boat restaurant that Dad knows where it is.
The seafood restaurant?
Yeah. Not the pier, like, whatever one. It's a different one. Although I do really like that restaurant because that's where I got the king crab legs and scallops on 2 separate occasions, and it was, like, fire. I enjoy. But there's another restaurant.
So what are we doing for Dad's birthday?
I don't know.
Tell your adoptive grandparents that you say hello? Oh my gosh. They're gonna be so confused. I'm just running around in circles. Where are you?
He's just looking at me. Hello. I'll see you later. Get. Ocelot.
I have curry and it's delicious.
Well, I have ribs, a rack of ribs, and I can't eat it.
Why?
Because it would make my hands dirty.
No, be a degenerate and eat it like with a fork.
I can't. It's like one of those really awkward cuts. Like, well, it's not. It's like almost. It's so ridiculously tedious to, like, just cut it up. I took it out of the fridge, and I just didn't bother eating it. It's just sitting in my room right now with.
How did you not eat?
Because I'm not eating it.
I found a trader. He's got llamas.
Cash. Oh. Oh. Dude, I eat! Just shut up, man.
Yeah, we usually end up eating afterwards.
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing. I generally eat a very large lunch because, contrary to what the American society has lied to you about, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day. It's actually lunch. And oh, kitty cat. Where's the kitty cat? I don't have fish. Where'd this kitty cat come from? I need fish. So, you basically, if you eat a really good or a really big lunch, it's more ideal than eating a really big breakfast. The whole point of breakfast is break fast. You eat something light. You eat something small. So, like, if somebody wakes up in the morning and just, like, makes 2 eggs, 2 scrambled eggs, that's actually a very good, quick and balanced, not necessarily balanced, but quick, over by my village. What do you want?
Hold on, I'm talking about a raider at me.
Well, yeah, it's actually a very, like, good breakfast to eat. A very quick, like 2 eggs or, like, toast is okay. Like, a piece of toast is okay. Need some protein
I don't
in
eat
there,
breakfast. I can't eat breakfast. I'm usually very nauseous in the morning if I eat breakfast.
There's something wrong with you.
Probably.
I eat 2 mozzarella cheese sticks, cup of yogurt, and then after that, just before, like, in between breakfast and lunch, I drink an entire 20-ounce protein. And then...
What pizza? No, I'm not even close, not yet. I've always been like this. For some reason, my stomach is very, queasy if I eat something, like, within an hour after waking up. I don't know why, it always happens.
Just stinky. It's always been stinky.
Hi, Luna, I'm doing well.
But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like that, but it's like that.
But yeah, contrary to what most people may think, breakfast is supposed to be a small meal, not a big meal. It's better if it's a small meal anyway. And then, you go a step further and you have a really big lunch, or at the very least, like, a more hearty lunch. That's the most ideal thing that you can do. And so usually for my lunch, I have a good burrito, and I'm usually, like, rolling over from the protein shake as well. So I'm getting a good amount of, like, filler because of that. And then after that, it's just, I'll usually come home and I'll eat something else at home, too. But yeah. Brazil, breakfast is small, lunch is big. Yes, dude, that's perfect, Luna. That's the way it's supposed to be. The way it's supposed to be. Better to have a big lunch than to have a big breakfast. Do villagers climb ladders? I don't actually know.
I don't know either. That's a good question.
Huh.
Yeah, my lunch is usually pretty big.
Yes, they do climb ladders?
That's why I don't really mind. I said I don't know. Jesus says yes.
Okay. Yeah, so if that's the case, then I'll just put the beds upstairs. There, we have a place of residence for 4 villagers, 4 rich villagers. I believe I need to now outfit them with, the proper, like, facilities. Yeah, technically, yeah.
Except that they can't actually use weapons, so it's a golem. The chili, the curry is making me very warm.
Did you make it spicy?
No.
You get out of here. You don't deserve.
I don't like spicy, you know that. It's not chili, it's curry.
Give me your curry.
It's Japanese curry.
It's spicy!
No!
Give me your curry.
I like savory.
Yep. Your play.
Hi, Rose. What's wrong with me liking spicy?
Spicy is good for the soul.
Yeah, and it makes me not feel good.
Spicy is good for the soul.
Okay, but it makes me feel like shit, so I don't want to do it. Spicy food, one, makes me feel like shit, makes me have bad shits, and, makes my stomach hurt, so no.
Anyway, yeah, you just need to go get some like indigestion. You have heartburn.
Why would I want to purposely eat something that causes me distress so that I have to eat medication that I don't want to take?
Eat medicine.
Like, that seems so stupid.
Well, it's like people taking their lactose pills.
Yeah. That's completely different.
It's not. It's about the same.
No,
Because it tastes
I
good.
have very sensitive.
Exactly.
I have very sensitive. You do realize that spicy is an allergic reaction to the capsaicin, right?
And it's good for your soul.
Yeah, but not for my allergies, and I'd rather not be inflamed and have skin rashes and things like that. So yes, I don't like spicy.
Nah. It's
Spicy.
called immunotherapy.
No, you're an idiot.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting shots. This is immunotherapy. Build up your tolerance.
Good for you.
And spicy's
No,
good.
I don't like spicy. You're not gonna make me like it by making me eat it.
Just, I don't know. You're making a bad case for Team Vesper right here. That's all I can say. Spicy good, spicy yummy. Doesn't have to be burn your melt your entire face off spicy, but spicy yum.
Oh, no spice. I enjoy tasting.
Isa, what are the stuffs that I need to put inside people's houses to make them become the people of legend?
What?
And trade for me? The villagers? Here.
Found a pagan village and I'm murdering all its citizens.
We have just the blocks you want the job. Yeah, so like you know like which ones they are. I know that I probably need like bookshelves and something like the cartographer guy. I need the grindstone. You know, I need an anvil, probably some furnaces. I'll take the blacksmith. We need an anvil.
That's definitely not true, BB, but okay. Like, honestly, I don't even care if spice is good. I add spice to some things, but curry is the thing that I like in its base state, and I'm not gonna add spices to it. Again, I don't enjoy having bad movements just because I want a little bit of spice in my food.
Yeah, just take a Tums.
No, that doesn't stop having bad movements.
No, Tums is actually great. Tums is also yummy.
Those are gross.
You don't... Well... Okay, maybe I just really like the chalky, powdery, sweet taste. It's like a powdery sweet tart. Like a gigantic Smartie.
That's disgusting.
It's great. I don't know what you're talking about. Great. Tums are great. Yeah. Blast furnace armor. Take this entire. Here, I'm gonna pin that so I can save it. Manual.
Are most Chinese dishes spicy? Actually, not at all. Only Szechuan stuff is really spicy. From the Szechuan province. Like, most Chinese food is not that spicy. Mostly salty.
windmill a place of residence for one of the villagers.
The only reason my brother likes spice is because he's somehow given himself like frickin'. He's given himself a frickin'
A frickin'.
what is it called? Stockholm syndrome with frickin' spicy food because our cousin likes spicy food and my brother needed to compete with him on how spicy he could eat. So then
that is completely incorrect, actually.
And then he started eating a lot of spicy food and now he likes spicy food. He used to hate spicy food before.
No, I didn't. I liked it. It was too much for me to handle, and then all of a sudden, like, I just ate it more, and then it just became better, and now I like it a lot. And cousin doesn't even eat spicy anymore. Like, period.
Why?
I don't know. He's weird. He's always been weird. It's kind of funny.
I am extremely okay. So I'm pretty convinced that I don't know if any of you ever heard of like a super taster.
A super taster. Nope.
But I'm pretty convinced that I have very sensitive taste buds, aka I am a super taster.
Self-evaluated. Must mean it's true.
Okay, have you ever eaten something after like a long time of not eating something? And it could be like the blandest of things, but the flavor is overwhelming. But the flavor is overwhelming.
No, never.
Yeah, okay, that happens to me all the time.
If for whatever reason it's overwhelming, it's because I love it so much and I craved it so much.
No, it's not even a craving thing for me. For me, it's like just tasting something after not having any taste for a long time, or not eating something for a long time, and the taste becomes extremely overwhelming. Like, it hits me like a brick.
You are a strange.
I'm not saying it's like bad, but... Oh, I don't have my sword out. I'm freaking hitting it with a book.
Okay, I gotta build another small house.
But yeah, I'm very sensitive to taste, and that's why, like, someone like Durand, who has almost no taste buds because he drinks and eats literal butt crack fire spicy food, thinks that everything that I make is bland because he can't taste anything if it's not spicy.
Weird guy. What a weird guy. Ugh. Okay. Great, let's build a house. Why have you desecrated my well?
I have not.
You did.
What did I
You
do?
did it in front of me, too.
What did I do?
You desecrated my well. What do you mean, what did you do?
Oh, stick a bunch of vines on it? Yeah.
How dare you?
I did that.
Did, in fact. Let's make a little, like, yard.
Come here.
No.
Tyron. Why do you have so much health?
Me?
No, the freaking mini zombie. Is that what it is, Rose? I have 2 copies of the taste bud gene.
What does that even
Maybe.
mean? What does this mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's perfect. I'm a genius. Nobody can ever match my nuitude.
Genuitude?
Yeah.
You really are, Mirage. You just make up random words.
How dare you?
Do you think you look like Mirage? Because you look exactly like Mirage.
Say that all the time.
Because it's 100% true.
Glad.
Alright. When my brother... Pizza, you already know what my brother looks like. Do you not? Because they were doing some investigative research.
Investigative research. Correct.
You plan on streaming tomorrow? Possibly. I have made promises that I have dodged, unfortunately. Of
Very much a
finishing
lot.
finishing my sister's model because my back problems. I didn't do anything on Monday and Tuesday. I literally just laid in bed and watched anime.
Yeah, you did. I was there.
So,
I wasn't there. But it's funny
you
to
were
say
not
that.
there. So I kind of need to finish her model because she's been bugging me saying that she wants to start recording stuff.
She's
So...
excited.
I know.
She's been sending me stuff.
Because she hates her job.
Yeah, I know.
So she's like, anything that could make me happy that's not my job, I'm willing to do. What has she been sending you?
Sending me all the stuff that she's like, oh, I made this little thing. I'm gonna send this to people. It's gonna be super cute. I'm like, oh yeah, it's really cute.
What is a PT? Wait, sorry, say that again. Something was cute?
Becky. Oh. Yeah, she had like cute stuff.
But what?
Like a little thank you card for all of her like it's she made it herself.
Wait, so what does a PTC strip do, Rose?
I think you can do this, right? You can put the you can put the water underneath the dirt block, right? And it'll water the dirt block for like crops and stuff, right? Am I just like ridiculous, or is that a thing?
Asking the wrong person.
Asking you.
Well, fine. I didn't want to answer you anyway.
Well, you couldn't. There's gotta be a thing. A thing, right? I'm supposed to.
It's for testing taste perception. So what is it? It's like it changes colors to a certain thing if you're high taste perception. If you have high taste perception.
Hmm. You use one block full of water. Well, I know that, but isn't there supposed to be a way to do it where you can like conceal the water?
Does it taste bad?
I want to conceal the water. I don't want the water to be seen.
Wait, so then why would it be awful for us? If it tasted bad, I could totally understand it being awful for us.
You taste bad.
I could say a very bad joke and I'm not gonna do it.
I taste good. I taste fair. I taste like candy.
I highly doubt that.
You don't taste like candy. You wish you tasted like bunnies and flowers. How do I make a blast?
Those are two completely different things, and flowers taste terrible.
Fair enough. I don't know how to make a blast furnace. Blast furnace. Oh, hey, look. I actually have one. Oh, that's pretty easy. It's smooth stone? How do you make smooth stone?
First you start with your smooth brain.
Oh, move stone.
You can't taste it? Okay. Interesting.
Put a cobblestone in a regular furnace. I already have some. Don't add me, bro. Look at this. Look at all this smooth stone that I got right here. Regular stone.
Add him all day.
How dare you? I had it. I was just tricking chat. I had it all the time. I knew how to make it. The whole time.
I found like a trading village.
Yeah. That's what all villages are.
No. It's like a castle, but for trading.
Well.
There's like literally everything in here.
I remember. I could do it. I can do this. One of these. Oh, shoot.
They have red glass windows.
One of these, and there was like one of these, and it was like 4 of these? Yeah, I'm a genius. I'm a
Are you?
genius. More genius than you. Anyway, let's check this blast furnace. Just a blast furnace? That's it? Just a blast. Okay. That's all we need. But this is gonna be the farmer's house.
Good old-fashioned bonding via suffering. Yeah, that
Do I
sounds
know how to make
about
lead
right.
without looking it up? No. No.
I just like that the little jers just make a higher pitch sounding. Huh.
Yeah, I guess we can have just like a little baby farm over here. It's okay.
It was a baby farm.
A little baby farm. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing less.
I'm not bullying children, making comments on how the child has a high-pitched voice.
Bullying. As always. I bet the blacksmith would probably want to be near the well.
Dude, the blacksmith's job sounds like absolute crap in the middle
What?
of summer.
I mean, there's a thing called water.
Yeah,
Pretty-
but
Pretty
a
useful.
furnace is hot.
Also, you probably wouldn't want to make a blacksmith house out of wood.
I mean, if it's the only material you got.
Not the only. I'm pretty rich in materials because I actually play this game. I actually complete my builds.
Yep. I got too distracted too fast.
I see that. Kind of funny. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4. 4. What kind of a roof would a blacksmith house have?
Probably rock. Why is Japanese curry so good?
Because you're not sharing. That's evil. Evil.
I would gladly share the curry. Unfortunately, you are not near me.
What did you put in your burritos?
I told you, it was pulled chicken.
Anything else? You make
It was tomato
guacamole.
cheese and beans.
Alright, the beans.
No.
Beans was a good
No, I
idea.
told you I didn't put the guacamole in because the avocados weren't ripe when we made them. So I made guac today. That's why we had guac for lunch.
Yeah, that's right.
was 4
No
days ago.
sour
I mean-
cream.
No, it was the first time, okay? We didn't have cream cheese or sour cream, so I didn't
Eat
bother.
the cream cheese next time. Also, onions
Probably
and
they're very
peppers.
liquidy.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I had onions and peppers in the pulled chicken.
Okay.
Yeah, I just basically threw a bunch of chicken thighs, onions, and peppers in a pot and let it like simmer, and then it fell apart.
Oh, do you even know proper burrito wrapping technique?
We very poorly imitated what Allie told us how to do, so it was okay. But
Okay.
it wasn't the best. Whoa, whoa, what is that? Why is that sakura tree way different from all the other ones?
Nah. You know, see, you don't buy guac. You don't
No, you make
buy-
guac.
Yeah, you make guac. Good guac isn't bought. Good guac is made.
Do you put citrus in your guac?
No, but I had cilantro in my
I don't put
burritos.
cilantro. I don't like cilantro. You don't put lemon or lime in your guac?
No, a little bit of salt, some tomatoes, onions, obviously all the avocados, and that's kind of it actually. You could throw some pepper in there for taste, and throw in some.
Oh, pepper and onion powder.
Yeah, yeah. That's about it. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? Oh my god. It's here somewhere. I know it's here.
Why does dark oak wood generate pink trees?
I don't know. Oh, there it is. Found the
Why would you put cilantro in your guac? That's a solid question. I don't like cilantro. It's one of the few things I don't like.
You don't put it in the guac. Put it in the burrito. It makes the burrito, like, refreshing. Especially with chicken. And then you can add
hold
lime
on.
if you want.
Technically, you are putting your cilantro in the guac if you're putting them both in the burrito.
Nah. That's not how it works. It's not like, you know, you make a freaking sandwich. You're making a sandwich. You put mayo on the sandwich, put, you know, any other kind of sauce. You're putting it in the sandwich. It's a part of the sandwich. You don't say, I put mayo on my roast beef, or I put mayo on my bologna, and then just eat it. No, it doesn't work like that.
Rose is like me. The cilantro tastes like soap.
Oh, you poor souls. I actually feel very sympathetic for you because it's so delicious.
The same issue.
I feel so bad for you with that issue. That's terrible.
For me, it's like sometimes if it doesn't taste like soap if it's mixed well into something. But a lot of the times, if I'm just eating it and it's like the most prominent flavor, it will taste very soapy to me.
Is bamboo light on fire? Probably. Could I test it? I could. Will it work out well? Probably not. Take some.
Listen, everyone is allowed to have their own food preferences.
Sorry, yours are trash. Diorite is actually okay. Nah, I mean, still, I feel bad that you guys can't taste the goodness of cilantro. It's amazing. It makes things taste refreshing. Like, honestly, the thing that I associate cilantro with, is with genuine street tacos. And you throw in some cilantro, a little bit of lime juice on the tacos with maybe some like steak or some other kinds of like really yummy taco fillings like pulled pork, whatever. And after that, when I eat street tacos like that with the cilantro and the lime, the thing that I think of first, like the thing that like pops in my mind, is summer.
Okay.
It's refreshing and it's very, it's really nice. It really is. And I wish you were able to.
I found a raider fortress.
Because it really is yummy. Place the blast furnace. Here, you can have my sticks. Cilantro goes on Rocco's, schmackos.
On Rocco's?
Rocco's. This is gonna be the blacksmith house. You get the brown bed because
is this a bathroom?
We give the blacksmith a ow. What a bathroom.
I found a raider's fortress. There's a bathroom.
Oh yeah, probably, yeah. As long as it's not from the horseradish family. I have tried horseradish again recently.
I don't like it.
And it's not actually as bad as I remember it. It's still not great. But
It's not something that I'm gonna put on a lot of
it's one of those things that, like, you
paired
eat
with
it
the right thing, it's okay.
and your nose just like I don't know how to describe it, but that's my best description. Is your nose goes
accurate.
like super duper zingy. It's not terrible, but it's not the greatest. But it's like, I feel like it's one of those like acquired taste types of thing. Oh. You don't
Holy
want
shit,
the
this place
window.
is so big.
Don't want the window by the furnace, because then it will mess up the furnace. No window above. Matter of fact, you need to have. Oh, we can do some like special Fred build this. This.
I need more. Once you hit 40, stuff gets delicious. You age and taste buds die.
There we go.
Holy crap! This place is packed with enemies.
We can put more diorite in there. Make it look kind of cool. Yeah. That's okay. Yes. And then...
It's not because they have big noses, because they're literally attacking me.
Where's my dirt? I need my dirt. Found my dirt. Not the dirt.
I don't know. I noticed that too, Rose. That there was a oddly shaped star on the floor made of candles.
Oh well. Well then.
I've been sneezing so much today.
I haven't been. It's very nice to not sneeze all the time, actually. Like, I don't think that the allergy shots are working this quickly, but I definitely feel as though I don't sniffle as hard as I normally do lately. Which is pretty nice.
Because that means you just haven't been huffing the cat.
You see, this is one of those situations where it's like causation is not correlation. However, that's not an incorrect statement, so there's nothing I can say about that to refute that claim. That's kind of it. That's kind of all.
What is that? What's that?
Oh, I do that. Go back.
Can't believe you bought the merch,
Why?
knowing full well how expensive it was.
What? Why wouldn't I? Just you don't wouldn't understand. Like straight up the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. That's it. Nothing more to it. There's nothing less. It's just you wouldn't understand.
You're just delusional.
Nope, you wouldn't understand. I can't. I can't. That's it. Nothing I can do to make you understand.
What if I want to?
That's fine, because you don't need to.
Alright, Golem, you need to do your job better. There's a lot of zombies in this town.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of golems.
You hope you never develop any allergies? You're unlikely to, as you're already a teenager. It usually would have appeared before or after puberty.
You, the P word.
Ew, the P word.
Leaves many comfortable.
I am so full right now.
Full of shit.
No, full of curry.
Full of garbage. Oh, I missed. That back. It's all my stuff. That's
Oh,
my
nice
son. That's my fucking son. Ew. Oh, I made too many. That one. Okay. This one.
You're making.
I don't know, it's stuff that, you know, you're not making.
Did we create a Minecraft DMV yet? You know he'll probably make one.
Chicken Jockey! Yeah. Flint and Steel! I actually haven't seen the
Did
movie.
you see the movie?
No, I haven't seen the movie yet. But Niels wants to go see it, ironically. And I was telling him that, like, we kind of missed the window of opportunity for all of the shenanigans.
I wouldn't want to go for the shenanigans.
I would. That would be the only reason why I would want to go see the movie, for the shenanigans. Like,
I need extreme elements. Why?
you can't tell me that it's like an exceptional movie. I won't believe you. I just simply won't believe you. However, I won't say it's probably not a bad movie either. But the cinematography is definitely amplified by the people who go to see the movie in the theater. You know, you have all these people who are like super excited and having fun and just like goofing around in the movie. Everybody's cheering when the chicken jockey is announced. Everybody's cheering when all the other like things that Steve says is announced and so on. And that's what makes it fun. You know, I went to, despite the fact that it wasn't a good movie, like in the long run, I still enjoyed it. I went to see Star Wars, I think it was The Last Jedi, in theaters. Not The Last Jedi, the other one. The first one. Whichever the first movie of the sequels were. I went to go see that one in theaters, like, on opening week. And I was bouncing in my seat because it was so much fun. Even if it wasn't a good movie, I was having such a good time. And, like, it doesn't... The reason why I was having such a good time was because the crowd was awesome. Because you knew everybody there were Star Wars fans. And that's what made it so fun and so cool. You know? You go to see the Minecraft movie because you want to see it with the crowd there. You don't want to go and, like, see it...
No, if I'm going to see a movie, I'm going to see a movie for the movie, not because of other people.
You need to open your mind to movies. Movie theaters have so much more value than that, and unfortunately, the movie theater industry is collapsing in on itself, and I honestly think that the movie theater industry is going to go out of business. Unfortunately. It's just kind of how things are. But it's just really...
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not a cultural experience I enjoy.
Not anymore. Used to be a great cultural experience. You used to go out to the movies. You used to talk about it with, like, all of your friends, your peers, and so on. Nowadays, you just go on Netflix.
Austin, if I told you that I've never actually seen that movie, would you freak out?
What movie are we talking about?
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
What is that movie? I've never seen it either.
Now people are gonna request us to do a watch along.
What if I say no? I probably wouldn't say no, but what if I did?
Huh? Uh,
Yeah,
probably get
honestly,
flamed by your viewers.
that's what I would expect from the Minecraft movie, and that's the reason why I would prefer to go see it with all of the shenanigans, because then you, at the very least, if it is a cringe movie, whether you find it entertainingly cringe or not, you can still really enjoy it because of the crowd. It's a different kind of experience with the crowd, and that's great. That's fun. Chum is fun.
I think Michael Cera would have made a better Steve than Jack Black.
Michael Cera. Michael Cera, like, Michael Cera, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World Michael Cera?
Yep.
He's so weird.
That's kind of why I think he would make a better Steve than Jack Black.
So weird, though. I love him.
I'm not a fan of him as, like, I think he's a really awkward person to watch, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He just has an awkward existence.
Yes, exactly. He's old now, also. He's like in his, like.
But he looks exactly the same.
Does he though?
He looks exactly the same.
Wait, isn't he in the movie?
Is he?
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's in the movie. Oh, there you go. Colin says he's in the sequel to the movie. I guess the next Minecraft movie. He's gonna be Herobrine.
I don't know who that is.
That's like, it's anti-Steve, more or less. Anti-Steve.
All right, then fair enough. They casted something in the way I wanted them to cast it. I feel resolved.
I mean, oh no! It wasn't. I wasn't thinking of Michael Cera is in the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
And he looks so old in that movie. He doesn't look the same.
He looks the same.
No, he really does. He doesn't. You're lying. I hate that. Yucky. I don't like trying to make the blacksmith's house kind of like nice and it's yucky. Is that better? He needs a door. He needs a door for the blacksmith.
Michael Cera's exactly the same as he did in Juno. Like, he really doesn't look that much older. His face has, like, 0 wrinkles. The only thing that's a little bit different is he might have, like, a little bit of bags under his eyes now.
I don't know. No way. You look at... Oh, no, okay. Maybe they just did the makeup super awkward and on purpose in the Barbie movie. But he looks like a 40-year-old dad in the Barbie movie.
That's the point. That's the Barbie that he's supposed to play.
Ken?
Or,
oh, yeah, no, he's not a Ken. He's an Alan. Alan.
Yes.
That's old.
What the hell, Vess? What, BB?
Old.
I need to watch more Minecraft stuff? I mean...
Yeah, it was The Force Awakens. So blind. So dumb. Anyway. I'll let you scrub. Yeah. He's a weird guy.
I still love the irony of the fact that the Barbie movie was made to be a quote-unquote feminist movie, and yet the best character in the movie is Ken.
funny. He really was. And, like, it's not entirely because, Ryan Gosling played him. But
no, it's entirely because
Ryan Gosling playing Ken made Ken, like, unfathomably better.
There's, like, nobody else that, honestly, I could think of that could play Ken.
Yeah.
To the same capacity that he played Ken.
Fair enough.
Who pulled off the stupid and the
hot, hunky, yeah.
It just pulled off, like, I don't think Ryan Reynolds could...
Ryan Reynolds... Do it. I'm not a fan of Ryan Reynolds. I don't really care for Ryan.
I am quickly losing my favorite for Ryan Reynolds because his wife is a terrible person, and he's openly... I mean, obviously he's gonna support his wife.
Yeah.
But she's a terrible person.
What did she do?
She started up her acting career again after, you know, literally having 4 kids.
Oh wait, isn't she? Wait, no, I don't know.
What the fuck is this? Is this an animal jail? What is this?
Probably. There we go. We got 2 houses now over here. Well, this one's not done, but Herobrine is Steve with eyes and powers. Yeah, he is. You calling this a shack? This is not a shack. Oh, you're talking about her. No, this is not a shack. If anything, this is a shack, and my sister ruined it. She planted overgrown twigs everywhere. Do I know who Kat Dennings is? Yeah. Yeah, I know who Kat Dennings is. Why?
I don't know who that is.
I matched with a girl on Hinge who I labeled as discount Kat Dennings, which was really funny. Because that was the comment that she responded to. And she asked me, like, what does that even mean? It was just...
I don't know who this person is that you're describing.
Well, yeah, because nothing ever happened. Because I called her discount Kat Dennings. When you call anybody discount anything, what does that mean?
That you love them.
That is... No. That's not how that works. No, not at all. When you call somebody a discount something, it means that they're like the worst, the lesser version of that thing. So like if you say somebody's like discount Ryan Reynolds, it's just a dude like who is trying to tell jokes like at every turn of his life, and he's not successful, and he's not as handsome as Ryan
Kat Dennings is the
Two Broke Girls,
dark-haired
yes.
girl from
Two
Two
Broke Girls,
the
yeah,
dark-haired
the
girl,
girl
not the
who
tall
has
blonde.
the ridiculously large assets for no reason, and
she plays the girl who calls Molinar Mia Mia.
Mia Mia.
It's Mia Mia. Two Brokers is actually a really funny show.
It's very funny, yes, I agree. I enjoy.
Fun fact, my boss actually knows and is friends with what's her freaking name?
What's your freaking name? Oh.
That exact character. What's her name? Jennifer Coolidge.
Jennifer Coolidge? I don't know who that is.
She's the one who plays
blonde
Paula.
girl?
No, Paula.
Oh,
the
wait,
lady.
the old lady?
Yeah, she's technically old, I guess.
The girl, the lady that comes in, barges into the diner and goes, "Hey, girls." Yeah, okay.
That's Paula, their landlord and the owner of the diner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Jennifer Coolidge. She plays
Stifler's
in
mom.
Legally Blonde as.
Oh my god. Is it? She's like
No, Stifler's mom. Yep, and she also plays in Legally Blonde as. Sorry, Paula is the name of the character she plays in Legally Blonde, and she's also White Lotus.
Born in 1961, so that's he is 60.
That would make her a year older than Dad.
64 years old, yeah. Well, she had a lot of work done, so she looks older than she should. Weird.
She's hilarious. I love her.
She is hilarious. I agree. Weird does not equal bad. Okay? Weird just means weird.
I just like that she plays like very niche role of the dumb blonde older woman. Ooh.
She probably cast herself as that role.
I mean, she plays it really well. You want more Oopa Roopas?
Always Oopa Roopa. Always. We'll build a house over here. Yeah.
Mia.
Make it a diagonal house because I can. And then my life is gonna just be like awful because I'm trying to figure out the metrics of this. You can't really make it a diagonal house because you need. Can't really make a diagonal house because you need a door. Damn it. Doors don't go diagonal. Damn it. That's okay.
Oopa
just-
doopa.
Yes.
I don't know how I managed to raid a castle that has a bunch of monsters as prisoners and there are a bunch of human knights that are trying to kill me. Why am I being set on fire?
I don't know. It's always funny though. Never saw a house that can rotate 360. I've never seen a house that can rotate 360. That sounds crazy. What'd it do? How'd it do that?
Oh, because you have a freaking burn rod. That's like a wizard or something.
It's like a wizard or something. You're a lizard, Harry. I have
You
doors.
can set me on fire.
I have door. One door. There's one door. Yeah, that's good enough, actually. I'm okay with that. Diagonal house. Yeah,
I have
that's
not
fine.
seen that.
What have you built
How
lately?
do I not be on fire? What have I built lately? Nothing, because I'm in a place that I've never been before. I'm exploring.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
And killing a bunch of humans.
I believe you can post it. Why you kill human? Human good.
Oh, now I have a throne.
Wow, she just murdered everybody and made a throne out of their dead corpses. What a evil creature.
Yep.
My pack stamina is ready. I don't have a Lunala yet.
I don't have one either.
Sage. I got 2 Solgalios though.
I have 2 Decidueyes.
I have 3.
That's a lot.
So what happened was I opened a 10 pack, and in the 10 pack on my last 3 packs, my first of the 3 packs, I got I pulled an alternate art. In the second of the 3 packs, I pulled what was it? I pulled a rainbow decidui. But I already had a rainbow decidui, so now I had 2 rainbow deciduis, and I already have a regular decidui EX as well. And then on the 3rd pack, I pulled a rainbow something. Another rainbow, and I pulled an alternate art on the same pack, which was like,
What's the Echo Shard?
I don't know. I have no clue what that is.
Hmm.
Can I help you?
You're supposed to know things.
I'm not in Minecraft. I'm pretty dumb. I'm pretty dumbcraft.
I guess I go back downstairs.
Hey! What are you doing here? No! I hate it. I don't like it. Just gotta go. Gotta explode. Yep. No, I hate it. Just chop it down. Goodbye. Gotta be regular. It's
Can you not shoot me?
No. Yeah, it's gotta be regular. It's too abstract for my stupid brain. You can't have diagonal doors, so it's too late. Now I have to change the floor. Actually, I could just. That's okay. That's okay. Right back here. Okay. Yeah, but I also forgot the bottom floor is not supposed to be wood. It's stone. I'm excited for next season. I want to play it.
Why don't you play Apex?
Just play Minecraft. I'm excited for next season of Ape. And I want to play next season of Ape. And also Austin and I are going to play it. Awesome.
When does it start?
After Tuesday. Or probably on Tuesday, actually. Okay.
Stop it.
This house can be where did I put the thing? Did I put the thing away?
I'm like nodding off while I'm running around looking for stuff.
Why?
Because I'm so full of curry. I'm so full of curry, I'm getting the sleepies.
That's not. Don't do that.
You can't not do that.
You can. Not that. Just
Oh,
don't.
oh! I found a book for you.
A brick.
An enchanting book that has silk touch.
Oh, I need that.
Yeah, I have
I need
one.
that a lot. Like a lot. There's turn. Drink tea since you aren't the biggest fan of caffeine. Yeah.
No, you don't drink tea this late at night. That's how you stay up forever.
Fine, you're gonna stay up forever anyway because you're stinky.
No, I want to sleep. I want to get good sleep tonight. Cause I've been a little bit anxious this week with all the stuff that I have to work on for work. So I did not get good sleeps. And plus my back.
You're back.
So I need to get good sleeps tomorrow. Or tonight. I found a tower that has a water elevator.
Yeah, they exist. We need some flowers.
Friday doesn't matter. No! Pizza, you must understand that good sleep schedule is important. Don't let my brother dissuade you on this.
What? Sorry, too late.
He's a bad influence.
Sorry, too late.
Are you gonna stream Apex or are you just gonna play casual?
No, we gotta stream ranked.
Yeah, I wanna watch.
Yeah, so we're gonna play ranked if and when Austin's ready. Whenever Austin's ready.
When is Austin ready?
Oh, you tell me.
When is Austin ready?
I've been breaking so many records on my aim training. I'm so shooting now.
I go to sleep at 10 or 12. You know, just the casual two-hour difference.
Rose here. We'll put a blue flower here. We'll put a little thing here. We have all these dandelions here. We'll put them here. We'll take the rose away. We'll put another dandelion here.
You're on a schedule? What do you mean?
Tomorrow morning, because he's at work.
Oh. Oh, so you're not playing today.
Okay. What time tomorrow morning? And you're CST, right? Or CS? No, you're Mountain. No, wait, no, you are CST. I don't. It's been a while. Yeah, chicken.
Gosh, that sounds awful. I don't like your schedule at all.
It doesn't sound that awful, actually.
But I feel like you might get more done, I guess. Because you get a week to just chill. What is Austin's rank right now?
Something like diamond, almost diamond 2. But you gotta remember, right now,
Oh, it's not that far.
all of the bozos are on, which
Yeah,
basically
no, they're
means...
like trying to get the last licks.
Yeah, but they're bozos and they're bad. So it should be like relatively easy. I found a couple more people.
What is your work schedule
to
gonna change to? Alright, I'm coming back with Slipta.
Yeah.
Where do you want the book?
What's up? What's up, Assault, dude? Welcome, man. How you doing? Okay. Beetroot, beetroot. Carrot, carrot. Wheat, wheat. I need one more thing to plant.
Where are you?
Plant, just put it in one of the chests near the enchantment table.
No. Wait.
I'm rich! Ha 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 ha!
You can't have houses that are 15 different shapes and sizes.
Sure I can. That's the blacksmith house. It's gotta be made of stone. Can't be made of wood. Stone mason. Matter of fact, he kind of needs like a little workshop area. I built it too close to the well. But it's okay. And the houses kind of need to be near each other too. Otherwise...
Are you getting paid more for this complex job role that you are playing?
Bing. Bingus bongus. I need one more type of growable vegetable plant thing.
What do you have?
I have beets, I got carrots, I got potato, and I got wheat.
What is left?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Hormones?
Let's find out. Bruh. Oh yeah, I should buy it. Block. I have 42,000 gold.
137. What do you want to start? He's asking.
Huh? Oh, well, that's why I need to know what time zone you were again. Don't remember.
Why is there a bee up here?
Being the best that he could be, okay? Shut up. You're hating on him. Why are you hating?
I'm not hating on him. I'm just confused how he got up here.
He's doing his best. There is no more plantables. I could plant a watermelon, but it's like not the rate. I guess I'll just plant more wheat. It's okay. Mountain standard, you're 2 hours. Oh. 2 hours behind me. You can run up.
Wait a second! I love how you brought up the character Herobrine, right? Herobrine?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently the person I just killed in that castle that I found was Herobrine.
That's unrelated.
And I have a staff now called the Herobrine staff.
That's cool and all, but it's still unrelated because Herobrine doesn't exist.
Well, apparently he did because I have a staff called the Herobrine staff, and I killed him before. I was wondering why he was so strong. Do you want it?
I don't want it. Why would I want it?
Because when you hit people with it, it sets them on fire and explodes them?
I already got a sword that does that.
Yeah, but this is a stick that does that.
Listen, if I wanted a sense-talking stick, I would have a sense-talking stick. I don't need
So
no sense-talking
stick. You want the sense-talking stick. I'm gonna come give you the sense-talking stick.
If you give me the sense-talking stick, it's just gonna drop on the floor.
Don't do that.
It's not me that's doing that. It's you that's doing
I'm
that.
gonna hit you with the sense-talking stick then.
That's like evil. My sister is evil. She beats me up for no reason. She bullied me.
I just find it really funny, the irony of mention a character in Minecraft that I have no idea what that is, and then I magically ended up killing him and getting his staff.
Yeah, and it is of no relation to the character or mob that you killed because Herobrine doesn't actually exist. Herobrine is it's like a little kitty myth in like early Minecraft, like early vanilla Minecraft, where basically kids would just tell stories of, oh my gosh! You sent me flying! Kids would basically tell stories about how they would see a Steve-esque looking character in the game, and that character's name is Herobrine, which is supposed to be an NPC. Ouch! It's supposed to be an NPC that stalks the player, but it's not real. It's a myth. That's all it is. It's just a myth.
Well, I have Herobrine's staff now, and I'm gonna go beat up some monsters with it for experiments. It's funny.
You're interesting.
I thought it was just a standard blaze rod, and it turns out that it's a special weapon.
Lectern.
Alright, Spider, you get to be my...
Yeah, right-click them. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, that's it. You didn't see what happened.
It just shoots people really far.
That's kind of funny, regardless.
It's called the Herobrine Staff, Fire Aspect 5, Flame, Knockback 5, Sharpness 5.
Oh,
And it doesn't look like it has a life bar on it. I am the ultimate wizard!
Don't take this the wrong way, but every stream you're reminded of how... That's mean.
I mean, I'm not denying that I'm old.
It's because she doesn't know things.
I've never denied that I was old.
It's just because she doesn't know things.
Lacking in the meme department.
That's something you can rectify. But you just choose not to.
It's not.
Just no memes. It's not that hard.
Nah.
Just no
memes. It goes through my brain like quicksand. Because my brain's like, this is irrelevant. Throw it away.
She gets a meme in her brain and she gets the quick no meme. Just oh, and that's it. It's out.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh. Make some edibles and they're way strong. Well, on a scale
You made edibles? What did you make? Brownies?
Probably brownies, yeah. Probably. Yeah, like on a scale of 1 to baked, how fried are you? Peanut butter. That's a good choice actually.
You made peanut butter. Interesting.
Peanut butter edibles, yeah. I'm gonna make this thing.
I mean, is that a singular edible? Because peanut butter doesn't count as multiples just because you can get more than one scoop out of it.
Sure it does. I'm gonna make these things called fat bombs this weekend.
What is a fat bomb?
Fat bombs.
Wait. Is it the meatball that's... is it the onion filled with a meatball filled with cheese wrapped in bacon and coated in barbecue sauce?
That sounds disgusting. But no. A fat bomb is basically...
I've made those for you before.
A fat bomb is basically a... it's basically just like... Literally... It's very literal. It's like a ball of food made with nearly nothing but fat product.
That sounds really bad for you.
It's good for you, except for maybe cholesterol. Well, it's good for you in terms of it's good for dieting, and it's good for keto, and they're super yummy.
That sounds awful.
No, they're super yummy because they're like think of like a big cookie dough, like ball of cookie dough, but not bad for you.
Well, I don't like cookie dough.
Well, then I can't help you because you're not only a weirdo, but you should just leave.
I like cookies, but I'm not a huge fan of raw cookie dough.
You have problems that I can't fix. You don't like memes. Just you don't like cookie dough. What's wrong with you? How can I help you?
Well, I don't feel like getting salmonella.
How can I help you?
Oh
What time do I want to play? No, I didn't answer that yet. Tomorrow morning I want to take my doggy to the doggy park, which usually happens around like 10 o'clock-ish. But for Austin's sake, I should probably be up about, if he can only play until 3:30 my time, then I should probably be up and ready to play at about 10 o'clock, which would technically be 8 in the morning for him, which might be early for him. I don't know how early you want to play, Austin, but 8, I'd say probably 9-ish, 9:30 your time is probably good, which would come out to like 10, 11-ish, 11:30 my time, I guess. So it gives you time to wake up. Dude, you can get up at... Dude, why are you awake that early? What? Stop it. Get some sleep. Nah,
Yeah,
but if you're gonna be awake that early, then I could probably be on at like 8 o'clock. Let's do 8. Let's do 9 o'clock for me and like 7 o'clock for you if you're gonna be up that early. If you're gonna be up that early.
You're not getting up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll get up at 9 o'clock.
And what, take the dog to the dog park after?
Yeah, I'll take the dog. It's okay. We went on big walks.
Are you gonna be up that early? Wait, how do you work? I guess if you only sleep 4 hours a night and you're fine, then being a doctor is a great job for you.
Yeah. The idea.
Because, like, I would not be able to be a doctor. I need at least 7 hours to be functioning. If I don't, I'm a wreck.
Your bloodline is weak.
My bloodline is your bloodline, you
No, shut up! You can't say that. They can't know that. You can't tell them that. They don't know.
They've known we were siblings since the beginning, you dumb butt.
Who told them?
We did.
Oh no. My secret's out. It's over.
Oh, you have many more secrets that I could expose, but I won't.
Well, that would be straight up evil. Downright evil.
I can't run. If I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep, my eczema flares up, and then I look like a tomato.
That's not
So
my fault.
that's part of the reason why I need 7 hours of sleep. Because if I don't get 7 hours of sleep, my eczema revolts, and I get lacerations on my face, basically.
That's weird. Don't do that.
It's pretty uncomfortable. It's a pretty terrible existence, if I'm not gonna lie.
I don't exist like that.
I do. Tell you his secrets? I gotta think of something. There's a lot.
That's evil. Oh, you should have seen one of the secrets that Calvin's girlfriend outed to all my friends.
Oh no.
And like, the funniest thing is that they never knew this thing, even after being friends with me for forever. And she noticed it and blurted it out the first day. That she was like over
that makes her very observant.
Very.
What was it?
I'm not saying it.
Tippy toes?
What?
Your tippy toes?
What?
Yeah, it's definitely that.
I'll have you know, I am a genetic apex, okay?
Alright, chat, one of my brother's big secrets, and this is how you'll be able to find him in real life, is he walks on his toes all the time.
You can't say that to them. You can't do it. How could you?
Even when he's running, he's always on his toes.
It's because I'm a genetic apex, okay?
It's because he was really short when he was younger, and he hated being short, so he would walk on his toes.
Well, that's something that you just made up. I've never said that, and no, that's not even close. It's literally because our evolutionary process is meant for you to be on your toes. All mammals are meant to be walking on their toes, whether you're bipedal or not.
Excuses.
It's not an excuse. It's like actual science. Look at like any mammal in existence, and you look at the anatomy of their musculature and bones, and you're supposed to be on the balls of your feet. You look at a dog. The dog is on its paw prints, or the paw pads, whatever. The paw pads are equivalent to the ball of your feet and your toes. Its heel is further up the leg.
Yeah, but he walks like this, BB, not just for running.
Shut up! A genetic apex. You're just a hater. You are a hater. You are a hater of the maximum degree. Evil. I'm the way I'm supposed to be. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, freak.
How dare you?
How do you feel about the nether tree?
What nether tree?
Nether wart block?
What about?
You want? I don't know. I just happened to I happened upon a nether fortress, and I want to know if you want any.
I mean, if you got inventory space, grab it all and just dump it. Grab and dump. Yeah, when I walk, what's wrong with that? What's wrong? What do you got something to say about the way I walk, man?
You can say it, BB. He's a freak.
I am not. I take great offense to being called that.
That's why you like that song.
What?
Just change the C to a F and the P to a K.
I can't deduce what the heck you're talking about.
The song, the I'm a Creep song.
Oh, that song. Oh yeah, I mean that's just a good song. But no.
It is a good song. You're kind of freaky in a based way.
What? I'm a regular functioning human being, and all of you people who don't walk on your toes and run on your toes are actually devolving. Yeah, that's the word. Devolving.
I don't know if that's accurate, but okay.
It is actually accurate.
There's a lot of things you say that are not accurate.
Well, there's a lot of things that I say that are quite accurate. It's just people are non-believers, and you guys like to attribute it to conspiracy. It's false. Yep. It is not. It is very real.
I don't know. I would trust the doctor's opinion over yours, and he's got to research it.
Look at the anatomy. Go ahead. Go look at the anatomy and like actually look at any animal, any mammal. For standard run should No, I disagree with that. I think that's actually impractical and wrong. And I think there's a lot of things in science that I think that it's easier to just say that we have found an answer than it is to dispute and to find an actual answer. There's a lot of things in science that we just naturally accept. I just
think that you're trying to strawman your own quote-unquote answer here.
No, it's not. Seriously, like, look at the anatomy of any single mammal that you come across, and I don't know bones because I'm not a freaking biologist, and I don't remember things very well like that. But the leg bones on all mammals are structured very similarly. Some areas are more elongated than others, but they all have toes, a ball of their foot, and a heel. And a lot of the mammals, the heel is significantly higher up on the leg, and it never touches the floor because it doesn't have a need to touch the floor, because their feet, or the parts of them that
but they're not bipedal.
That's not the point. We are out of whack.
That's literally what Drown just said. That Austin just said, and you're like, nope.
You'll feel better if you walk on your toes. Guaranteed.
This is him just trying to self-justify.
No, humans were meant to be on their toes. Whether you're bipedal or not. Humans are mammals, and they're meant to be on their toes. The same as dogs, same as cats, same as horses, same as sheep, same as lions, tigers.
Every single animal that you've named is a quadruped.
That's fine. It's okay. Even still. The reason why we stand on our feet the way we do is because we just simply need to keep balance. But the fact of the matter is that you and any other human would probably have significantly better performance, like, in general, in the entire species lifetime, if you were on your toes.
You're talking about running.
Yeah, running, walking, anything, all of the above. Still researching. A bed. Another bed. Where's all my beds? All beds in here. What house is this gonna be? I have no clue. It's gonna be a house. Okay. I need to add a lectern. Farmer's barrel for the fisherman. No, it's just all Minecraft streams just become them not enjoying my existence. I exploded the barrel.
Alright, I'm done hunting these trees. I'm leaving.
The barrel. Give me the barrel. Give me the barrel. Barrel. Give me
hit
everything
things
but the
with
barrel.
my stick.
Yeah, the fisherman's house is somewhat close to the fish. It's okay. Listen, everybody likes to flame me, as I've said this so many times before.
You're crazy.
I'm not. Not. Everybody just accepts things that they are told. You don't do any critical thinking. Just accept.
You really sound like a conspiracy theorist.
It is not. And I am not. Although I could still argue, regardless of yes or no, that people very much do not think for themselves the majority of the time.
I agree with that statement, but there's
And as
also
such,
there's also the exact opposite where you think too much, but then think that you're like five-heading everybody. And
no,
you're
I'm not
actually
five-heading everybody, but I do think that there are things in this world that people very legitimately just accept because that's what they're told, and that's what everybody is taught, and that's not necessarily the truth or the actual thing, but because it has been long accepted for so long that nobody cares to change it, and that's what science is.
Or that it's been scientifically proven and you just don't like the answer because it doesn't align with your worldview.
No, that's I am a man of science. I do physics for a living. All right.
Okay, so
if things are
told you that you were wrong, then what would you say?
It would stink, but I'd probably have to agree with them. But I think that there's still a lot of room for more research and a lot of room for figuring out more like, because again, like, they're biomechanically is a weird thing. Tall walking can help impact shorter for taller people, but not shorter. It really affects balance in the long run. We develop shorter toes compared to other mammals to allow for bipedal running. To reduce stress from running, we should do right. Less sprinting when then we must use toes. But that also doesn't make any sense because in so many studies, which also I'm actually not even certain if those studies are or were like true findings or not, or if they were just like people putting out studies, but about like running and impact, they say that like a lot of running in general is high impact on your knees, and I think that striking the ground with your heel puts even more impact on your knees if that's the case.
I don't know, if you're gonna claim that you're saying a lot of studies, then you need to post references. You can't just be like, a lot of studies, no reference.
I read things a lot over the time of my life. I can go back and find more stuff, but I don't have them offhand.
Heel touch, not heel slam. Yeah, basically.
Just
Oh,
seems
that's a hole. Okay, don't fall in there.
I run quieter and I walk quieter when I'm on my toes. I'm sneaky boy.
Was the reason you started walking on your toes because we were at Auntie's house so much and we got in trouble for running around and with Uncle Tom below us?
Oh, that is very, very plausible. Very, very plausible. I have no.
So for context, chat, we used to spend a lot of time at our aunt's house because our parents were always working and our aunt did not work, so she was free to watch us and our cousins, well, her own kids. So we would be at her house a lot, and the house that they live in is technically a three-story house, and our uncle, her brother, lived in the apartment below her apartment. So we were always in her apartment, and we would run around, and then our uncle would come up the stairs and say, "Stop making so much noise! You guys are running around like a bunch of elephants."
He was being facetious.
Was he? Oh.
He was being facetious. He loves us.
You gotta remember back then when we were little, he was still working, so us running around and making a shit ton of noise and being loud.
Shut up. He was working at the post
annoying.
office where he was basically doing nothing.
Yeah, but that's still being at work 8 hours a day.
He was pretty much doing the same thing I was doing.
You are doing, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooks running shoes sponsor me.
I'm
Too
stuck.
embarrassed to accept being on your toes. A normal thing.
Because it's not!
It is a very normal thing.
Only for you, because you're weird.
Not a genetic apex.
You are. You are not.
Genetic apex. I utilized mine. I made a mistake here. I made a mistake. 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 I made a mistake
Oh no, Fiza, don't become the live version of Don't you talk to my son that way. Or
Yeah,
whatever
don't
kid
you
you ever
talk to
talk
my son. Don't you talk to my son ever again. Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
Yeah, that one. I somehow managed to go in a giant circle and find my way back to your tower.
How did you do that?
I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Zombie? Hello? Doing over there?
Yeah, so my brother's shoes are always weird when he has the throwaway shoes. The toe of the shoe is what's worn out, not the heel like most people.
If you say so.
It is.
I don't know. I'll have to take a look at all my shoes again. I don't think that's true.
I like how your name is Jeffrey.
It is Jeffrey. Jeffrey the Giant.
Oh, before it was Gareth.
Jeffrey the Giraffe. My name is Obadiah.
Definitely not. That is not a Spanish or Chinese name.
Does it have to be?
That's fair. You've produced a lot of huts.
Yeah? What have you produced? Not a lot of huts. Don't you throw your garbage at me, I don't want it. Ah! Aha, I landed in the water, I am safe. And I am drowning now.
This is a cute garden. I like this garden.
Jellyfish on my boots. Ow! This is mean!
This is a great weapon. I love this weapon.
On fire. So rude.
You'll fall asleep.
More house. Blacksmith gets his own unique build. This guy. We have running stores in Utah that help with running and strike patterns, patches best moves, and how better utilize your body to get better results. Unless you can afford the Vaporfly 2%, 4% for endurance, then just get the life. Anyway, Nike, please sponsor. I'm gonna run on my toes for the rest of my life. I'm gonna practice sprinting on my toes, and I'll show you how much of a genetic apex I am.
I feel like when you're older, you're gonna have some foot problems.
No, because my feet are actually quite strong, and so are my calves because of walking on my toes. I told you this before. My friends.
I understand that.
I understand
that it works your muscles differently than most people, but that doesn't mean that you're not overworking your foot.
That also doesn't mean that nobody else is just like overworking anything.
No, I'm aware. But I'm saying like you could end up with foot issues like people end knee issues.
And I'm not gonna have bunions, okay?
I didn't say bunions.
You're gonna have bunions. I don't even know what bunions are. I just know they're on your feet.
I cannot walk barefoot on gravel. I have very delicate feet.
That's me. A silly little arch.
I have very, very delicate, slender feet that are sensitive to everything.
You have so many problems.
No, I mean like, I guess I don't mean sensitive like I feel pain to everything, but like my feet are sensitive, meaning if I walk around barefoot, I literally feel everything I'm stepping on, and it makes me uncomfortable.
You have so many problems.
Yeah.
Why do you
I
have so
wouldn't
many
consider that's a
problems?
problem. That's just a quirk.
Why do you
Balancing
have so
problems.
many problems? I have actually really not any balance problems. I'm very sturdy because of my toes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't like.
Gibraltar? Yeah, apparently your name is Gibraltar now.
Yeah. Didn't you know? I mean, you are my sister.
Yippee!
Supposedly, that's what I learned this stream.
Wait, so if he guesses your real name, are you gonna tell him?
I mean, I'm always gonna be Jimothy to him, so it doesn't matter.
I think he's just running the gambit of G names right now. So it's more likely that he will hit something else.
You'd have very good luck if you guessed Gaston. But I'm not gonna tell him that. Because my name is Gaston.
It's definitely not Gaston.
Dude, you're a hater. You don't believe that I could be named Gaston.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
so
not big enough.
smexy. Because
too
you're just a
short.
hater. This is untrue. This is completely untrue. Stabbed in the foot a lot? What do you mean?
I mean that
You don't know. I could be named
That's-
Quan Chi.
Quan Chi, yeah, For context,
Shen.
Austin, we do actually have Chinese names, but you're
I do.
less likely to guess those.
Yeah, I don't think you'll ever guess that.
Also, for context, if it helps you at any rate, all three of us have extremely common names.
You're common.
Am I lying? Our sisters is probably the least common out of the three of our names.
Yeah, because people actually mess it up every time they try to say it, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's cringe. It was really off-putting because one of my coworkers had her name but pronounced it the way that we don't like it.
That's stinky.
Yeah, it was very off-putting.
Tell him to go home.
What is this for?
Mean.
Oh, you're putting the bell up there.
Yeah.
Instead of on that thing. Gotcha.
Little Archie ways. Sound a little bit more homey. Oh, zombie, where did you come from and why did you die like this?
Yeah, well, really weird.
Poor soul. There's nothing I could do for you.
Like Tasha, but pronounced wrong 1,000 ways. Taisha? Taisha?
I don't like this. That's concerning. I can finally take down these. Ugly.
They are ugly. I like yours better. Good job. But now you need another bell.
I need a couple more bells because those are not the only archways. There's gonna need to be more archways.
Should I just go steal bells from other towns?
If you can find them, sure. That'd be a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna go look for bells.
Didn't know I like that. When are you gonna build something?
I don't know. I haven't had the brain power the last couple Fridays to build anything.
I have with my DMV endeavors. I'm very DMV.
Alright. It's common, but it's not that common. Like, Michael is like one of the top 5 names in the country.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Brashton.
Ew, that sounds like a shitty name. That is a shitty name. Doesn't sound like a shitty name. It is a shitty name.
You're just a hater. You're always a hater. Hater of the best things in life.
No, it is not the most common name in the world.
That would be Muhammad.
Yes. Oh, if only you knew the irony of your statement, Pisa. But no, it is not.
Preston Garvey. Your settlement is being under attack. Oh my god.
You found me out! Yeah, I purposely picked a name that it could be used like that. It's pretty obvious.
That's a silly thing.
I did it on purpose.
Yeah, I bet
Wait,
you know. I bet I know why you know all the names.
Because
Anyway.
he's an internet sleuth.
No, that's not actually the reason why.
No?
No.
I mean, mine was
He's
pretty
my son.
obvious. I slipped yesterday.
He's my son.
But does he actually know your name?
Hey, what's up, Bert?
Hey, Bert.
What kind of son doesn't know his father?
That's fair.
Oh, what else I should? Oh, that's not.
Good studying. We like studying.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen you a bit. Yeah. Glad you've been. Oh, I'm out of fences. It's over. I gotta go, jump off the cliff now.
Rabbit stew?
Build a bunch of little huts.
My nose is bleeding.
Don't do that.
You know, it's not bleeding like dribbly bleeding like Dad's.
Dribble,
But
dribble.
if I like wipe my nose
Ew.
inside,
Oh, so if you pick your nose.
I'm not picking my nose, but I have a tissue and I've been dabbing it because it's slightly runny.
Don't lie
But
to
it's
me.
not
I
running
know.
blood.
I know you wrap the tissue around your finger, you shove it up your nose.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah, because I do that all the time.
Yeah, well, it's bloody today. You've never had a nosebleed or a cramp? I find that extremely hard to believe.
I also find it extremely.
I found an Eskimo guy and he's got a parrot. That's really funny. And he's got a bunch of dogs outside his house. That's really funny. Alright, I need to not be in this area because I'm gonna just... I know I'm gonna fall into the snow. Little pigs.
We need
Bells.
leather, I think. I need.
You need leather?
I have leather.
Okay.
Bells, yes.
Alright, I
Bells,
found a
yes.
village. Hopefully there's some bells here.
Oh, yeah? That sounds interesting. Range. Sticks? I need sticks. Where am I gonna find sticks? In the box where I put sticks.
Alright, there's a village and a golem, but I don't see the bell. Where's the bell? There's the bell. Alright, we got the bell. Cat.
Much stuff. Not enough boxes. Need more boxes for all of my stuff.
You picked out Christmas presents for us? That's way too early. Also, why are you getting us Christmas presents?
Is he lag?
God, anybody who shops for Christmas presents 6 months before Christmas is crazy.
Is person who plans ahead. Okay?
There's planning ahead and then there's being, like, neurotic about it.
Don't you talk to me or my son ever again.
Shut up.
Hooray! Oh, I'm out of leather. There's more leather.
You need more leather?
No, I have leather. Stop.
I'm a mean aunt. Maybe.
That she is.
I won't know. I don't have any nieces or nephews yet. And at the rate that these two are going, I probably won't have them for at least 10 years.
How dare you! How dare you! How dare you!
I mean...
This is what I have to put up with. This is what I have to put up with.
How many girls are gonna date you when you have an obsession with
You keep saying that.
Full and spend way too much money on plastic stands?
You keep saying that, and my last relationship was based on being a fucking weeb, okay?
Yeah.
Think I can't do it again?
There's being a weeb, and then there's being a fanatical fan that collects every type of merch that a person releases.
But I don't.
And you have almost all of the look.
I really don't. I'm not even close. Like strikingly not even close. There's so much more that I have not collected and that I will not collect because I don't feel the need. But there are certain merches that I said,
you have
and I
two
quote,
sets of the plushies.
Yeah, and?
That's not a normal human thing to do.
Why not? There's one that I take with me to go to events and conventions and meetups, and then there's two that stay at home in the very case that I have experienced people who I've met up with have lost their plushies. And
the fact that you were thinking about those plushies that's so important that you need to have spare backups in case you lose them, it's concerning.
It is important. Because the merch doesn't go on sale year-round.
The fact that you're trying to justify having duplicates of stuffed animals is, as a 30-year-old man, is
You are the like maximum epitome of what a hater could possibly be. You are just jealous. That's all.
I'm not jealous. I would like my brother to have a healthy relationship with someone, but he can't even get into a date.
I went on a date like 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago. Shut up!
And then you got immediately ghosted.
Yeah, it's fine, because like it was like when we just didn't have similar interests. That's literally it. Like I told you I was interested in a second date, but like even I didn't have that much of attraction for her. She was kind of boring. But I still had a fun date. I enjoyed the date. Doesn't mean that it was like that's just how first dates go. You just have been so far out of the game because you've just met somebody at a party, mind you, and it just worked for you. Okay? You have been so far out of the game that you don't remember what first dates are like.
Because I've literally only gone on maybe 5.
Yeah. And outside of the dates that I've gone on, through any of the dating apps, I've gone on maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So like it's just there is a thing about first dates where you have to build attraction. It's not you don't just instantly click with somebody that you meet for the first time unless you're you and you get like super lucky and you talk to your husband all night long the first time you met, okay?
Yeah.
but that you have to understand how much of a like fever dream that actually is. Like, that
Nah.
it's very, very rare. Because not only did you meet somebody that had similar interests in you
Night,
with
bird.
you, but you also met somebody that you just instantly clicked with. Just because you have similar interests doesn't mean you click with somebody, and vice versa. Just because you click with somebody doesn't mean you have similar interests with that person. So it's very, very difficult to actually find that.
You need more leather.
And you did get luck. No. Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Kill the horses? Got it.
That's morbid.
How else am I supposed to get leather?
Oh, hello, zombie, you're in the water. If you stay in the water like that, Mr. Zombie, will you become a drowned?
Is that how drowned works?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. I'm just gonna leave him in the water. See. Also, it's easier for women. No, zombies.
How do you explain sister then? You're being ratioed.
It's easier for women. All you have to do is just exist.
How much leather
Okay,
do you need?
alright. There's like legitimately 2 criteria for women. Oh, he does become a drowned! Wow. Cool. He's dead now. I don't know, gather as much as you want. A full stack, whatever. But like, all you have to do is exist and not be in a terrible physical shape. That's it. That is the only 2 criteria for women. That is it. Men? Impossible. Women need everything from men. Women need a rich man. Women need a physically fit man. They need an intelligent man. They need an emotionally intelligent man. They need somebody who looks good. They need somebody who takes care of their hygiene. They need somebody who takes care of the way they dress. They need somebody who is financially stable and not reliant on.
You just said like the same thing for a couple things several times.
Whatever, but the point is like there are so many things that women need or want in a partner. And guys, it's not that. It's not even close. The only 2 criteria I have is just take care of yourself in terms of health, meaning all facets of health, which means like eat well, exercise, or just like be in good physical health and not be like a mental wreck. And the second is what's the second? Second is just have some level of similar interest in. That's it. And it doesn't even have to be all the same things. Like, you can be somebody who really enjoys painting and like being very artistic.
Snake?
And I am painting and very artistic. I like that. I enjoy that. We can do things like that together. You can be somebody that likes games but doesn't like anime, which is like a really strange combination, but that's fine. That's okay. You could be somebody that likes anime and doesn't like games. You could be somebody that likes, you know, any of the things that I like. It doesn't have to be everything that I like. It just needs to be something.
Pearl?
Yes, always. But the point is, the criteria for a woman to date a man is much, much, much steeper than the criteria for a man to date a woman. And there are some men that do actually have like very high standards, and you know that's you know. Not every
Basically,
guy
what
is the
my
same,
brother's saying is he's desperate.
I'm not desperate. If I was desperate, I would be taking every single date opportunity I possibly could. But you know how many times I swipe left? A lot, actually. I'm not desperate at all.
How many bells do you need?
Probably like 20.
Oh my god. You're expecting me to find 20 villages?
They don't have to all be in the same village.
Bells only are like 1 per village.
No, you can go in the like the Nether Fortress. You have a couple.
I have not encountered one.
Yeah, women are just more picky than men, and also women are trained to be more picky than men too. Like it is a societal or social thing that women do.
I don't know. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of a girl. Your merch obsession is more concerning than if you were to collect Pokemon cards.
Okay. That is that I don't think that it matters. I don't think that it matters at all. Because there are weirder and there are stranger and there are less attractive men than me that have girlfriends and wives. And power to them, they're doing great.
Wait, whoa, why'd you just shoot past me? Come back here.
No.
I don't want these things. Take them.
I want them either. Two bells. Wow.
I'm sorry. I'm doing best, Massa.
I didn't ask for this.
You technically have a girlfriend? What does that even mean?
I don't believe it. You young folk is very easy to find a girlfriend. That's okay. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's this magical property, this is magical emotional property called propinquity. And,
propinquity?
Yes, propinquity, correct. And, you build propinquity, which is more or less an affection meter, by spending time with people. And it's not necessarily something you have to do on a one-on-one situation. When you spend time with people at work, you build positive propinquity with people at work. And it becomes a lot easier to court women or men, for that matter, if it's the other way around, or you know, whoever you fancy, when you have a higher propinquity than when you meet somebody outright for the first time, or you know. And that's why I say, like, I understand this idea, and I'm open to several dates before, you know, deciding whether, like, this is the person that I actually want to, like, go out with. And I guess the term is go steady with, like, be my girlfriend, right? Like,
steady with.
Yeah, I know, it's so weird to think of it that way.
It's a
What's
very
up, Calic?
antiquated term.
I know, but that's the term. It's the actual term, is you go steady, that you become boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, going out could mean a multitude of things. Like, I go out on a date, you know. A date means doesn't necessarily mean I'm dating the person. And what is dating? Dating is ambiguous. When you go steady.
If you're going out on a date, then technically you are dating the person. That doesn't mean that you're
but again, dating is that's what I mean. That's why dating is ambiguous, because it doesn't necessarily mean you're in an exclusive relationship. But sometimes people will use it that way, and they'll say, "Yeah, I'm dating this guy," and they mean that they're dating them exclusively. Because technically that's not wrong. But again, you can date somebody, and you could just go out on casual dates while you're also dating another person. So you're also not wrong there. And that's why going steady is still, while antiquated, the proper term. I mean, you can say, "Oh yeah, she's my girlfriend. Oh yeah, he's my boyfriend," but that's a adjective in terms of, like, describing the person. But when you're talking about a verb, is going steady. The action of going out with somebody and actively being exclusive is going steady. It is super antiquated. And it's very weird to say, but it's the right term to say.
I am lagging up a storm
A little bit.
now.
It's raining. So
it's not raining where I am.
Well, it's raining where I am, so that's probably why. But yeah, what's up, Calic? Welcome back. I have built a couple of houses now, and I have a very small village, and I kind of want to release the villagers, but I need more iron golems. We need iron golems in general in the first place. Also, we need lights. Torches, so that everybody doesn't light on fire and die from the creepers, because that would be tragic. We don't want that. don't want that.
No, you just need to put your cats all over the town.
Also, yes and no, because I don't want to expend all my cats. The town.
Why? My dogs defend the town, the pavilion.
Oh, yeah, sure, I guess.
Because I had a couple creepers and zombies spawning there. I'm like, hell no, none of that.
Yeah, but dogs don't defend against creepers.
They defend against skeleton horses.
Well, that, but also skeleton horses aren't hostile. They're only hostile if there's a skeleton.
Pigs and chickens in one zone. Okay, I have reached peak curry tiredness.
Interesting.
I'm asleep.
There's sleep, not sleep time.
It's 10:15. It's 10:10.
I haven't even moved the villagers in yet.
You don't need me to do that.
Put torches on the back of the house to light the back of the house up. But yeah, it's easier to find somebody to date if you're friends with them, or if like you know them for like more time than just meeting them for the first time. And that being said,
You just
that's
haven't
why
found your zing yet.
that's not how that because I've been told by several people that I'm very personable and very like, while I find myself personable, whatever, potato,
Omnipotent.
omnipotent. But the point is, like, you get to a point where, or rather, I have gotten to a point where, like, I don't feel the need to change anything I say or do, because I've had people who are interested in me with how weird I am right now. So why would I need to change the way I?
Why does this fire have ghosts coming out of it?
Why not?
I don't understand. What is this?
So, I'm confident in myself, and that's all that matters.
Please come help.
No. I'm building my village.
I'm confused. Why does this fire have blue and black ghosties coming out of it? It's fire from the nether?
Yes. I didn't know that, but I say yes and... Anyway.
Alright, now I'm less interested. Don't we have Asian aunties to try and set up? Our Asian auntie fails at that job.
What?
Aunties never tried to set you up on a date?
No, because that was Joe Paul's job, but the Joe Paul passed away, so... That, Mom continually says that she thinks that Joe Paul would have, like, done so much to try to find me, Chinese girls.
Yeah, you wanna know what's funny?
What?
When I went to the cemetery with Mom to pay respects,
yeah,
that's the first thing she asked Joe Paul for.
A little embarrassing, but I'm not opposed to it.
And to protect you from not getting into any accidents while you don't have an actual license.
Hey. I don't do stupid things like that. But I accept.
You give Mom many concerns.
I give Mom many concerns for many reasons. Some of them are unfounded. Others are very logical. A lot of Mom's concerns are unfounded.
So you have a Latina cousin that's around his age that might be single?
Oh. Why would she be interested in an online weirdo like
Ultra
me?
weeb.
Hey! You're not wrong, but hey! Where are all my torches? There's... Oh, I I keep thinking that there's somebody in, like, populating my house, but they're just in the underground dungeon. There's no villagers in the houses yet. They're just locked away in the underground. Yeah, dude. My only Asian auntie that would fall under that particular category would probably be,
You need me to give him a compliment to balance out most of tonight?
That's okay. She's mean to me all the time. Nothing new. She's always mean to me. There's nothing new. It's very true. I'm constantly suffering.
No, it's not. You're so dramatic.
How do you know?
Why are my pockets filled with crap? He's a Chad, so he tanks it?
I do. I do, in fact.
I mean, is it flame if it's, like, 100% factually accurate?
Yes.
I don't think that counts as flaming someone.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? There's a very, 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 very obvious, scenario for this. And the answer is yes, it is in fact flaming. And the very obvious answer is walk up to a fat chick and you tell her she's fat. It's factual.
Not flaming, in my opinion. That's factual.
It is factual, but it is very flaming because no female wants to hear that ever.
What? Not wanting to hear it doesn't make it not factual.
It's flaming.
I don't consider it flaming.
It's pure evil. You just don't do it.
If somebody walked up to me and said that my eczema made my face look funny, I wouldn't say that they were wrong, and I wouldn't consider it flame. It's 100% accurate.
That's flame. If it's not active, constructive criticism, it's flaming. You don't just walk up to a chick and tell her she's fat because you're giving her constructive criticism.
You don't do that because that's lacking decorum. But you're not.
And that's what flaming is.
No, that's not what flaming is. I don't consider that flame. I just consider you uncouth.
Uncouth. All right, ballistic. Not everybody has a Victorian accent.
You don't need a Victorian accent to use the word uncouth.
Sometimes the things that I say don't sound pretty out of my mouth because I don't got a Victorian accent. That's why. I got like a very... I think I have like a Bronx accent.
You have a Long Island accent.
Well, it is a Long Island accent, yeah, but like... Slime ball spawners? You can sell them for money and you're making half a
I didn't say it wasn't
cool.
rude. I'm just saying I don't consider it flaming someone.
I think the act of flaming somebody is intentionally, what is the phrase that I'm looking for? Intentionally using someone's, I guess, faults or insecurities, and intentionally calling them out. That's flaming.
Oh, I don't consider that flaming someone.
That's flaming. Gruesome Gaming. Oh, there you go. What's up, dude? Welcome, Gruesome. How you doing? Welcome back. What was I looking for? Looking for something.
He definitely does not have an oversized chain necklace.
Bronx and Jersey mix. Boise accent. I'm from Long Island. Long G.
Fucker.
New York. Oh, that's now I remember. Come all the way back just to go all the way to the location where you need the item, just to forget what you need, and then run all the way back, and then remember what you needed. And so you gotta run all the way back a third time. Cause goof.
God, skeletons are the worst.
Cause they shoot you. Get a shield, nerd.
No.
Nerd. Don't complain. Wow.
Am I gonna stay up an hour longer? No, I'm going to bed right now. That's why I'm
Wow.
TPing home. I'm tired.
Wow. Block of iron. Do we have pumpkins? I bet we don't have.
Do we have I thought we had pumpkins.
How do you make pumpkins into jack-o'-lantern?
They are jack-o'-lanterns.
No, they're not. They're two different. I think you can't. Wait. Oh no. Oh no. I am on fire. Why do you do this to me?
Because this is the best stick ever. Alright, I'm getting off. I'm tired. I'm literally in a food coma.
Ow, 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 ow.
Alright, so you're gonna stream tomorrow at 11:30?
Who says?
Apparently Drown said that Ty wants to play at 11:30.
Yeah. That is actually what I also deduced for myself. I actually was interested in that, like 9:30, but if he wants to play at 11:30, then I mean,
Maybe Austin, maybe.
I could do 9:30, which would be 7:30 for you. But if you want to do 11:30, which would be 9:30 for you, it's up to you. You tell me, and I'm good. And I will eat all of the enemies dead.
I hope you guys are streaming this because I want to watch. I'll be in bed, but I'll watch.
I'm probably gonna end my stream today and then stream again today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
I will probably do a stream tomorrow later in the day. Don't forget, you also have bells on the Torii gate that you could take in the meantime.
Why would I take those?
I don't know. Just have extra? I don't know.
How? Why? They are there for a reason.
Good night, folks. Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
Bum bum. Big bummy bum bum. Bummy bum bum bum. Bum bum.
Bye bye.
How do you build a golem? It's 4 iron blocks and a jackal. How do you get jack-o'-lantern? Am I the dumb? I think so. You just have to take an axe to the jack-o'-lantern. Is that what you do? Or sorry, to the pumpkin? Is that what you do? I feel like that's what you gotta do, right? Put the pumpkin and then you maybe a sword or shovel. How do I make it? How do I? Oh. I'm not done streaming yet. I'm still here. My sister. Well, she was here late anyway. Or is it you just place a pumpkin on top? You need a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern or a pumpkin? Am I dumb? Can somebody help me? I don't remember. I'm just a wee little boy. Trying to make a golem for my Minecraft video. No, well, I'm about to end, I guess. But I am, trying to figure out how to make, like, how to make jack-o'-lantern. Is jack-o'-lantern a special block, or can I make a jack-o'-lantern with a pumpkin? I am confused. Yeah, can you craft a jack-o'-lantern? Oh, carved pumpkin? Carved pumpkin. Carved pumpkin. Painting. Please generate wild pumpkin. Or pumpkin. Carved pumpkin. Generate. Oh. I'll move. Is there no way to... How do you make a carved pumpkin? Can you make a... no, not the jack-o'-lantern. Can you carve a pumpkin? Or... Yeah, I need to know how to use shears on a pumpkin. Alright, see how much... Yeah. No, I didn't get off yet. My sister got off. I was still on a mission. I'm still doing stuff. Because I'm not lame like her. I build. Yay, this is funny. I like that. That's cute. Alright. I got all these lanterns. Now I can go ahead and make a golem. Yeah. We did it. Now the village is safe. I don't know what you're gonna do though, because I'm not gonna let the villagers out. I have to let the villagers out the next time, not this time. Okay. Villagers will be safe when I make $1 million later. Yeah, I think that's good. I finished my mission. I'm happy. I will end it. And as a matter of fact, I'm thinking about working on some clips tonight. So I'm gonna go eat food and I might stream more later, but for now I'm gonna end the Minecraft stream. So if you guys do see me stream, which I still haven't decided yet, I'll be working on clips. Okay? In any case, that's gonna be all for tonight with Minecraft, and as always, this has been the one and only Plain Joe. I'll see you guys. Bye bye. For the rest of your day or night.